Good afternoon or good evening, everybody, and welcome to Matchday Live right here on the Toon Review YouTube channel. As usual with myself, Paul, and my co-commentator for the match, Billy Bob. Very big game for Newcastle United tonight, of course, at Stamford Bridge. Hopefully, we will finish the show celebrating 3 points. As usual, if you do enjoy the show tonight, guys, give it the thumbs up. And, of course, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, bottom right-hand corner, click the logo, click subscribe, and come and be part of this incredible community. At the start of the show, we're 876. So we're 124 subs away from the magical 28,000. You never know, it could happen tonight with your help. It is subscriber only, as usual, in the chat, guys. So you need to be subscribed if you want to take part in the chat tonight. Of course, you can become a member of the Toon Review by hitting that join button just underneath me and Billy, and you can donate to the channel by hitting that $sign at the bottom of the live chat, and that will guarantee your comment to be read out on the show. We do have an early guest with us. Stato's joining us for a little bit of the pre-match build-up.
I know I threw you off there, didn't you?
Yes, you threw me, quite honestly, but yeah. Anyway, I seen a comment earlier on in the show saying that there's a lot of other channels jumping on the bandwagon for watch-alongs and stuff. Look, it's up to them what they want to do, to be honest. We will continue to do ours and bring you the best possible Matchday Live service that we can. And we just hope you stay with us, basically. We are the best, and I'm not frightened to say that. We are the best at the commentary. We bring you the best of the action, end of. Anyway, let's have a look at the teams tonight. We'll start with Newcastle, of course. This is how we line up. We go with Dubravka in goal, Livramento at right back, Dan Burn at left back, who also gets the captaincy, Fabian Schär and Sven Botman in the middle, midfield of Bruno, Longstaff and Willock, and a front three of Almiron, Gordon and Isak. Harvey Barnes not included today, slight hamstring injury. I don't think it's, from what the club is saying, it's a very slight injury that he's missing today and should be back at the weekend. We will see on that one. But Billy, it's the lineup we expected.
Yeah, absolutely. Man for man, we got it right, didn't we? It's not often that happens, but yeah. I mean, it was pretty predictable, I guess. The only kind of change we could have saw was having one for Murphy. Disappointed the Barnes off the bench, but he's not really pulled up any trees of late, so... No. Is he going to be a great miss? I'm not sure. Glad to see Target back on the bench. I mean, obviously he's been out forever. And Joe White's managed to get on as well. So, you know, we're not quite over that injury threshold as yet, but we are better off.
Yeah. Just a reminder, guys, obviously it is on TV tonight, the match, but as usual, what we say is knock the sound off on the TV and listen to the commentary on here. All we'll say is me and Billy are watching it through our usual providers. So if you are ahead of us before kickoff, just hit the pause button. Wait till I say, right, we're underway. Press play for your TV and you'll be in sync with us. If you are ahead of us and something happens, please do not put it in the comments. Wait until me and Billy have commentated on it, because if you do put any spoilers in, then unfortunately the mods are under instruction to remove you, and we don't want to do that. We all want to have a very good watch along as per usual. What's your thoughts on the team, Alex?
I mean, it's as predicted. It's fine. Not a problem. I am really frustrated that Barnes is injured. It's not a reoccurrence of the same thing. It's a brand new hamstring injury. So much so that they went to the lengths of putting minor in the post, which means that it's obviously psychologically they've felt like they need to specify minor in just the post, just to kind of make sure people are calm about it. It's not his fault. I'm sure he's a lovely young man. He's a good footballer, but I'm losing patience purely because we sold somebody to buy him, and there was the same nonsense about injuries, and it's just frustrating. It's not Barnes's fault, but the actual lineup is good. Impact off the bench will be Murphy and Anderson potentially, and it's as predicted. Yeah. So I think Chelsea's is also pretty much as predicted, albeit Gallagher in the starting 11, which is a little bit of a shame because I think he adds a bit more to their team.
Yeah, this is how the home side line up. They go with Petrovic in goal, Gusto, Tasazi, Chalobah, Cucurella, Caicedo, Enzo, Gallagher, Palmer, Jackson, and Sterling. So pretty much as expected, Billy. I mean, Gallagher was a doubt through illness, but he makes the start.
He does, but I can't see him being properly fit, can he? If he had a virus over the weekend, surely he's not going to be 100%. The big one to me is Cucurella coming back in, which allows Gusto to go back to right back and makes him strong on that left-hand side. However, Cucurella's damn awful as a left back. He's always a wing back, but defensively he's bloody awful. And I think Almiron can definitely get him tonight.
Thiago Silva on the bench, Alex.
Well, I mean, if he's available, he's got to be on the bench with the wealth of experience of him. I know he's old, but he's a leader. You know, there's nothing wrong with centre halves who aren't pacey. You know, we use Dan Burn. Fair enough, it is at left back, but a lot of the times when he gets run at in central areas on the counter, he's in kind of a centre half's position almost. It's sometimes you need that, and he's got a wealth of experience. I can't see him coming on. I think if you don't normally bring on centre halves unless they really need to shut up shop and they've got a 1-0 late on, they might bring him on just to kind of, you know, try and settle everything.
Absolutely. By the way, just a few shout outs. Simon Muller and Steve N, welcome to Members Club. And also Anthony Stafford. I don't know whether they were last night and they've just been added onto this show for some strange reason. I'm pretty sure those three all joined last night. Fozman's gifted another Toon Review membership. Thank you so much for that, Fozman. And Mats, who's been a member for 14 months now, says our bench is so fragile. Concerned about our push for Europe, need everyone fit, but we have seen how that's been this year. And Jimmy Barr, thank you for your super chat. Morning, lads. 28,000 subs incoming. 2-1 the Toon. For me, looking for a cracking game from Gordon and a brace. Best commentary in town, boys. How are the lads? Hit the like, people. Come on. Well, thank you very much for that indeed, Jimmy. We've got over 1,100 watching already. So please do hit that subscribe button if you are new and you like what you see as we try and get that way to, of course, the big 28,000. We're on 27,882 now. So what's that, 118 away, guys? It can be done. We've got another gifted membership from Jock Barr. Thank you very much, Jock. Really do, honestly, to gift memberships, it's absolutely superb. Ken, good evening to you. He says, hi, Paul and Billy and Alex got released from hospital today, so relaxing at home. They said to remain calm. I get to watch the match, but if we go 2-0 up and I'm listening to you, God knows how I do that. Well, I can't give you any advice on that. I'm the last person to ask on trying to keep calm when we're watching Newcastle United. I don't know whether the other guys have any offering for that, but it's not something we can safely do when we're watching Newcastle.
Have a nice mug of Horlicks or something like that. I don't know.
A mug of Horlicks? How old are you?
Well, I don't know.
John Burton says, Paul and Billy are the only commentary we NUFC fans need. Absolutely top-notch channel and very passionate professional commentary along with a good laugh also. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Kelly says, Sky, you're talking about Klopp. Well, as the wood on a Chelsea versus Newcastle game. Absolutely ridiculous. Mark Toon says, my three favourite Toon talkers. Thank you very much. Hope you're well. Rochi says, Monday shite football should be renamed as Sunday repeat. It's all Liverpool and Chelsea. Well, there you go. King Hoddle says, good evening to everybody. Obviously, good evening. He's taking the mickey out of the Aston Villa manager, isn't he, after Tottenham's demolition? Matty says 1K watching, only 250 likes. Come on, people. Yes, hit that like button, guys. Come on, let's get those likes up tonight as well. Slothy's a bit nervous. Have we any nerves, Alex? Are you a little bit afraid of Chelsea tonight? Or, you know, given the way their season's gone, should we be winning this game?
No, absolutely not. They're a really, really good side, and we have to earn a win against a team of this caliber. If they click, like we mentioned in the preview, if they play well together and they gel, they are a very good team. I appreciate that they're mid-table this season, but you can see that they've got the quality and the underlying potential to be a good team. On their day, they play like a top four side, but there's no consistency. There's a lot of rotation. There's a lot of nerves and issues with the younger players bedding in like Mudryk, and it's been very, very toxic. It's been tough for them, hence why Gallagher's taken up the captaincy in the absence of Reece James. So we have to earn it. It's just because they're in mid-table, it's not a free hit. They're a very strong side, and if they turn up and gel, they're one of the strongest sides in the league. Don't let the table fool you. So if we want to get 3 points out of this game, we're going to have to, you got to die to get 3 points, as Thingy would say. I've forgotten his name. Warnock, not Warnock. Is it Warnock? Warnock. You got to die to get 3 points.
Stephen, Missy, good evening to you, or afternoon watching in Detroit in the US of A. Hope you're well, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Paul Clark, thank you for your super chat. Hey, lads, hope all is good. Looking forward to the game and watching along with you guys. And we've got Jens Halvar with us, another super chat. How are the lads? Going for a win. Very confident. And I really want to see a week without anyone getting nasty messages. Cheers, Alex, and the rest. Thank you very much to you indeed as well. Paul Geordie says, evening, all TTR. Looking forward to your commentary tonight. I'd rather watch your reactions and hear your commentary than Sky all day long. Thanks for what you all do behind the scenes as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Paul Geordie. Where's this game going to be won tonight, Billy?
I think it's our pace up front. If we can release the pace, I think we can win the game. I think, obviously, that means we're going to have a modicum of control in the middle of the park. And we've got to defend correctly as well, because Avcom's got some big hitters up front. Jackson maybe hit and miss, but he's quick. Sterling lots of goal against us, and Cole Palmer's a mercurial talent. So we've got to be at it. We've definitely got to be at it.
Alex?
Where is this game won? I mean, Chelsea have got danger men all over the pitch, so that's tricky. With us, I feel like there are more sort of generalised. It's your Gordon and Isak moments. Maybe Bruno from outside the box has a bit of, or a set piece with one of the cheeky little set pieces we do. You know, there are quite a number of common patterns that we score from. So I think it's a little bit easier to predict how we would score. Obviously, you always get exceptions. Whereas with Chelsea, I think they've got a lot more options. Jackson beating the offside trap. Sterling with similar. Running at the defenders if we get caught. Sort of 3v3, 2v2 could be quite deadly. Enzo from set pieces isn't too shabby. They've got quite a lot of threats. So it's going to be tricky. We've got to make sure we stifle them, because they can score from anywhere, really.
Indeed.
I think Miggy's the key. He's destroyed Cucurella on a number of occasions. And if he can do that tonight, I think it's a massive, massive boost for us.
Well, it's an additional dynamic, isn't it, with Livramento? Because as good as Trippier is as a flying fullback, he's not young anymore. Livramento is going to give a lot more in terms of legs.
Absolutely.
So this whole inverted winger and flying fullback, we might see it to its full potential tonight if we can get both of them hitting that right side well.
Charlie's caught my eye with a message. Seems like a while since we played. Just would love to announce that myself and my partner are having a baby due in August. Congratulations, Charlie. That is fantastic news.
Congratulations.
If it's a boy, Paul is a fabulous name, by the way. Just putting it out there.
The girl Daisy is.
Yes, absolutely. Up the Mags says, what a treat before listening to Carragher talking about Liverpool for 30 minutes.
Everybody predicted this morning that Carragher was just going to talk about Liverpool, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely. Greg says, evening, lads. Hope all is well. Just parked the truck up for the night. Been buzzing for the game all day long. How are the lads? Joshua says, I agree with Stato about Barnes. How many minutes has he actually played this season?
360.
4 games worth.
That's mental.
And in the Champions League, he's played 1 minute because he was a late substitute.
Well, there you go. Mats Axelson, member for 10 months. Thank you, Max. He's going 4-1 Newcastle. I hope you are right, my friend. And we have a new member, Ryan Dorrit. Welcome to Members Club, Ryan. Thank you for signing in and helping the channel, of course. Thank you so much for that. Jacqueline says, best commentary of live games. How are the lads? Thanks. Jacqueline. Slothy says a defeat tonight, and it's going to be a struggle to get 6th or 7th. I mean, this is a big game tonight for us, Billy. No doubt about it.
Yeah, it's a 6-pointer. I mean, we keep playing these 6-pointers. Wolves last week was a 6-pointer. This is another. We've got more 6-pointers to come in West Ham. So, yeah, absolutely. We've got to get something out of the game, whether it's a point, but obviously 3 would be much better. And if we do get 3, we're kind of kicking on the doors for 6th and 7th, aren't we? Well, we would be in 7th, won't we?
Absolutely. Becky, happy birthday. Hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope the Toon grab you 3 points for your birthday. That would be very nice. Peter's great stream, just thumbed up. Thank you, buddy. Keep those subscriptions coming in, guys. If you are new to the channel, we want to try and finish as close to 28,000 as we possibly can. It would be great to celebrate that tonight, but you have to press the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Gary says this is probably the hardest game you could ever try to guess the result. Depends who turns up for both sides, but hope it's a 2-1 win to the Toon. Tom says, I wonder if Emery went into the Villa dressing room yesterday and went, ooh, you are awful. possibility. Chris American Mad, thank you very much for your super chat. Hope you're all well, fellas. Hope you are too. Agent of Tech says a draw away is fine with me, but want to win. I think we've got to go for 3 points now. It's the stage of the season where we need 3 points. Ruffiad Bernisian says Sterling to do his usual diving. Ref will have to keep an eye on that, Alex, because he's well known for that.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a tough one. Who's the ref again tonight?
I
can't
can't remember.
Is it Brooks?
It's John Brooks. So
yeah.
it's going to be one of those where I think there might be VAR used because we've got very fast players that are going to be used in very fast counterattacks and breakaways. And if there are fouls outside the area or close to the area, he's going to be 30 yards away. It's going to be the same old. The referee's slightly too far away. There's possibly bodies blocking angles. He's going to have to make a gut decision based on what he can or can't see. Maybe the linesman will help. I could see VAR getting involved tonight purely based on we've got a lot of pacey forwards in both sides, and there's going to be a lot of funny counter-attacks. I think both sides tend to be counter-attacking. I think we'll definitely play on the counter tonight, so it could be tricky for the referee.
Yeah. Alan says, good afternoon, TTR family. I'm watching with you guys since I can't make it to the pub with my broken leg.
Oh,
dear. Well, you're in the best place. Ghost Pie Mai. I probably said that completely wrong. I do apologize, but evening, gents. Hope for a good performance from the team to match your performance in the box. At it from the start, scare the life out of those kids. Lol. How are the lads? Yes, I just want to see Palmer on his ass tonight, just for what he did after the Carabao Cup game. To be honest, he really did piss me.
I'll tell you what's interesting tonight. If Bruno can avoid that yellow card because he doesn't like Enzo Fernandez very much. They've got that Brazil-Argentina dynamic going on, and Caicedo tends to kick people as well. So he's got to keep his calm tonight.
Yeah,
I do have something to throw out there. It might be a nothing, possibly a throwaway comment, but obviously with Bruno's new son, he might be a little bit tired, possibly. Depends on the labour and stuff. I know he gets paid a lot of money to play football, but if you're up all night 2 nights ago, it does not wreak havoc with you.
Well, the problem is, but he has got parents, etc. over. So but you're right. The night he was born, obviously, will you know what it's like. It normally kicks in 48, 72 hours after the event, doesn't it? When you start feeling
because the next day it's normally not too bad. You can push through it, but then it's a few days later it catches up with you with sort of all nighters. So hopefully Bruno's okay today.
Absolutely. Big Worm says, name the baby Paul, obviously, after Paul Garrett.
I think he meant a different word with G.
Carl says, according to Talk Shite, the last team to beat Chelsea at home in March was the Mackhams 22 years ago. I mean, every time we play Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, social media goes mad with putting Cissé's goals on. Having said that, I wouldn't mind Isak scoring a couple of them tonight. That would be quite nice.
Yeah, I think it would break the internet if you did that.
Yeah, absolutely. Apparently, we've paid £35 million for 4 games. Barnes has always been injury prone. Ryan says, cheers, lads. Appreciate everything you do. Great channel. Thank you very, very much. Dan is a good name as well, says Alice. There's lots of good names out there. Matt says, glad to be able to catch a live stream again instead of listening to the stream back at work. Nice to have you, Matt. Hope you're well. Alice says her son-in-law is Chelsea mad. Well, hopefully he'll be keeping quiet tonight, Alice, with a bit of luck. Wacky Angler says, hopefully you get off to a good start. Can't start the first half like Fulham or Blackburn. No. And that's what we need to be tonight, Alex. We need to be at it from the word go.
Yeah, we need to start. I think Eddie Howe has mentioned this a few times in press conferences as well. Now we've got some players back. We need to start recapturing that. I don't know what the right... Pick an adjective: control, dominance, energy, intensity. We need to put our stamp on games a bit more. We need to have a little bit more possession, tidier passing, slightly more passes, slightly more opportunities. We need a bit more oomph in all areas. Fair enough, it might not be the right time for all of those things. If we're going to play counter-attacking, we might concede certain aspects of the game, but that doesn't mean you can't control a game. If you're getting all the chances, you're in control of the game. So
Yeah.
We need to tidy up a little bit. I think he referenced in December we were missing a lot of players. The performances weren't there. He's mentioned trying to get back to that performance level, and yeah, absolutely right. From the next 10 well, then this first 10 minutes, we do need to try and show that we're going to turn up tonight.
Interesting. Roadblock, thank you for your super chat. He says, "Knee signing Danielle for Yonks. Any news?" Well, it doesn't look like Danielle's going to come back on, to be honest.
I did speak to her the other night, so
did I.
Possibly in the future.
Yeah, she'll be making. She'll not be back as a presenter, I don't think, but she will hopefully be making some cameo roles in the future. As you know, we've got Sam in now as well. Sam is going to be with us hopefully for a long, long time. So it'd be nice to get Danielle on, definitely for some cameos, maybe during the women's shows. I mean, I know she watches the women every week, so that might be good for her as well. Geordie boy, thank you for your super chat. There is no comment there, but thank you for your donation to the channel, mate. Really, really appreciate that.
I think the press is key tonight as well. Chelsea don't like the press, and if we can get them early doors, it's got to be early doors. Like Alex said, the intensity of the press has got to be on full gas tonight, I think. And if we do that, I think we've got a great chance of winning the game. Yeah,
absolutely. We are definitely all over the world tonight. Good afternoon from sunny Houston in Texas. 3-1, a Gordon double and a Dan Burn header. Yes, but of course, Alex has gone for Sven Botman to score tonight, so you know what that ends up. He has no chance. Andrew says, "I've been away, guys, for a month, but I'll be subscribing again on Friday and joining the membership." Thank you very much. Mark says, "Evening, ladies, gents," and Paul, thank you. Good to be back playing again. Is it just me, or does it feel like we don't really perform in our evening games? What do you think, Stato?
Do we not evening games? I'd have to check. I mean, we've talked about this in previous shows before about times where you play matches. I don't think the fans quite give that as much thought, because you train to perform at 12:30 in the afternoon, but then sometimes you're playing almost to 9-10 o'clock at night other weeks, and obviously performance based sports, normally it needs to be a similar time. And I know you're a professional footballer, fine. But when we're talking about this level, it's fine margins, right? It's 0.5%, it's 1%. So whether you're a yard sharper or you're slightly more focused, there'll be players that are better and can handle the changes more, whether they play at 12:30 in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock kickoff. It's a huge change in the times you can play football in. And it is a bit weird. It's something that has been studied a lot. It's one of the reasons they brought in all the sleep coaches back in Alex Ferguson's day, and there was a huge sort of change in staff and recruitment and how they did analysis. So possibly, yeah, maybe we're not very good at evening games.
We certainly were last season, weren't we?
No, we did all right.
Under the lights was the theme, wasn't it? We tended to be better in those evening games at home.
And Villa Park as well. Away this year, we won there, so I don't think it's that.
Jimmy saying it looks like Miggy on the left and Gordon on the right. I prefer that, to be fair. Allows Miggy to actually get some crosses into the box. I'll be astounded if he plays them in them positions. Sky may well have put up that to positions, but they know, because they talk so little about Newcastle, they'll know very little about Newcastle because they're a bunch of bell ends. Pont Mag says, "Hey lads, from Southern California, relying on the Toon Review's unrivaled commentary for the match, as haven't got my TV package set up yet. Let's hope plenty of grab your granny moments." Well, I hope she's getting grabbed all over the place tonight in the nicest possible way.
I'm going to shoot off, guys, and get my
all right, dude.
telly on. So
we'll see you at half-time, buddy.
We shall do.
Alex will be with us at half-time, of course, and at full-time. Luke says, "Could Sky Sports make it any more about Liverpool and Man City? Anyone would think it's them that's playing. Look, pay no attention. Just watch us. Watch us for the build-up. We give you an honest build-up. We talk about the match, and we don't talk about the favourite teams of Sky. It's becoming a bit sad and ludicrous and absolutely hilarious at times, the way that they are so far up the backsides of these teams. It's annoying, but at the same time, let them get on with it. I say, they just they don't have any. Well, I don't know what the word is really, Billy. I mean,
they didn't pull Ian Knight in tonight just to kind of add the Arsenal kind of bit into it as well. So
there you go.
It's predictable, isn't it?
Yep. Slothy talking about the injuries clearing up, but look at the injury list is still. Look at those players on the injury list, man. It's incredible.
Yeah, Pope's had a setback as well, hasn't he? So he's not going to be ready till the end of April. So
I don't think we'll see Pope back this season, Billy. I really don't. I think they may as well, if he's not going to be back at the end of April, what's the point? Just keep him out and let him build up during the summer. Neil says, cheers from Canada. Heard about you boys from Craig at the American.
I don't know what that is, B. Certainly wouldn't be the Alpha Anonymous, surely.
Craig at AA. Okay. Looking forward to it today. Thank you very much, Neil. Get yourself subscribed as well, my man. I hope Miggy doesn't start winding me up again tonight. I hope not.
He could be our match winner tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. He's looked good off the bench a couple of times. Let's hope he converts that into a start tonight without a shadow of a doubt. Clone Lad says there's a massive 6-pointer into them from the off. Abs, while Tino has been brilliant, I think we will miss Trippier's know-how and passing. Well, we won't miss Trippier from the last time we played at Stamford Bridge, but I understand exactly what you mean with that. Peter says, good evening, guys. What do you make of reports that Thiago Pinto would be interested in the Toon technical director's job? What do you think this means for how, given he is very close to Mourinho? I don't think it's anything to do with Mourinho at all, but I did do a show earlier on, the Daily News show today, and I did chat about Mr. Pinto. But again, I think Newcastle will have given their, I don't know, they'll have said to this company, Billy, won't they? They'll have given them a list of what they want from this guy and what kind of skills he has to have. Absolutely.
And they'll sort out the best candidates for the job. It's as simple as that. I mean, you don't pay the big bucks for this type of recruitment agency and end up with absolute donuts, do you? So, yeah, I think there'll be more than one name on the list. There'll probably be 4 or 5, and they'll interview them all and see which way they want to go with it, I guess.
Yeah, indeed. By the way, I've got the game up now, Billy. I'm just looking at the Newcastle United team. Dubravka in goal, of course. Back 4, Livramento, Shea, Botman, Byrne. Midfield of Bruno, Sean Longstaff, Joe Willock, and a front 3 of Almiron, Isak, and Gordon. What have you got up, Bill?
Yeah, I just had the forward line go off the screen and the subs just come on it.
Yeah, you're exactly with me. That's fine.
I'm just going to sing a song, and if it's the same thing, we're laughing. So true, funny how it seems. Does that ring anything with you? What's the name?
No.
Have you got the Caicedo on the picture now?
Oh, yes, I have.
There you go. We're on the same then.
Yeah, still looking at Caicedo. They're really homing in on him, Billy.
They are, yeah. I mean, the cameraman's almost up his backside, isn't he?
Yeah.
They're having look like the worst hurdle in history. It looks like past the parcel got about to start.
Yeah. There's some very strange hairstyles. I mean, Desazi's, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But there's just a message from one of our mods. No spoilers, guys. If you do put spoilers in, the mods will remove you. If you're ahead of us, and just pause if it comes to kick off before I say, right, we're underway, and then we'll all be in sync together, guys. Please don't put spoilers in, or the mods will remove you. Keep subscribing, guys, if you are new to the channel. Of course, as we head towards 28,000, we'd love to get really close to that tonight. Just looking at Pochettino, Billy, behind the huge frame of Tino Livramento there.
Yeah.
Now he's moved out the way. Wow, that's a set of ears on the left of Pochettino, is it not?
It's the FA Cup this weekend, so I guess he's had his ears put back for that.
Wow, he flaps them. I tell you what, he'll start to fly. But Chelsea are going to kick us off. They are going from left to right. Sorry, from right to left. What the hell am I looking at? And we're just waiting for referee Brooks to give the go-ahead for kickoff, and we will be underway at Stamford Bridge. It's Enzo to get us underway, and we're off at Stamford Bridge. This is it. Newcastle United at Chelsea, live on Matchday Live here on the Toon Review YouTube channel. Get subscribing, guys. Help us towards 28k, as immediately Newcastle have Fabian Shea on the ball. Close down. Jimmy Barr, thanks for another super chat. You were only ripping yourself off listening to Sky instead of sinking the match with War Lads here. Best commentary by Country Mile. Thank you very much, Jimmy. As Anthony Gordon makes a run at Gusto already. Into the box for Newcastle. Looks for help. Gets it. Little chip forward looking for the overlap from Dan Byrne there. But Bruno again battling, winning the ball. And that's a very strong start. Edward Gordon, thank you for your super chat. Much appreciated, my friend. positive start from the Toon, Billy.
Absolutely. Brilliant bit of play from Isak to win the ball off Caicedo and then progress the ball forward to Gordon. And yeah, it was a good start. Just a ricochet one against us for a change. And now Chelsea have the ball deep in their own half with press.
Good pressing again from Newcastle. Cucurella has to stretch to keep that in. Immediately closed down by Miggy and Livramento. And now Disasi. And Chelsea trying to play it out here. They are forced right back. That's a corner, surely. Oh.
Good press, though.
It is.
Longstaff,
I would get at him, you know. Cucurella. I would really get at him. He's the one we can get at tonight, Bill.
Absolutely. We've done it before, haven't we? When he was at Brighton and even when he was at Chelsea. So
yeah. But look at this high press from Newcastle here. 3 on the edge of the box. All 3 forwards. I think they know Chelsea trying to play out from the back is a little bit dodgy for them.
Didn't know what to do, look. Just didn't know what to do there. Look at this.
I mean, he's kicked it straight out of play. I mean, that's all out of the shop,
That's a fantastic start from Newcastle United. It really is intensely. Brilliant.
Petrovic just didn't have a clue there. Nice ball into Isak now on the edge of the penalty area. Isak spins onto his right foot, crosses towards Miggy. He leaves it. Sean Longstaff just behind him. Longstaff keeps it in play down by the corner flag. And then he didn't keep it in play and he ran it out.
Dear me, Sean, have a bit of kind of...
Well, he's having a go with the linesman. I mean, he lost control of the ball there. Nobody on him. Yeah. Charles Bozeman, thank you for your super chat. Good afternoon from Miami. Love this show. How are the lads? Wow, we really are all over America tonight. Welcome everybody who has joined us. Throw into Chelsea, Cucurella into... Well, he's just played it off Gallagher, straight out of play.
Cucurella's had a poor start, hasn't he?
Oh, he's had a stinker, hasn't he? Absolutely.
Yeah. Get his confidence rock bottom, and then Mickey can take the advantage. Of course, he's got a few spots, hasn't he? Looks like Luke Chadwick.
Dear God, I tell you what, I thought I was looking at the moon there, Billy, at one stage, the craters. But anyway.
Looks like a bad beekeeper, doesn't he?
It's Livramento to take this level with the 18-yard line. Down to Almiron now. Almiron right by the corner flag, being pressured by Cucurella. But Miggy using strength there, wins it through in. Good stuff.
Good strength. Yeah, good strength, fella. Good start this Newcastle.
It is. It's a very good start, actually. 3 minutes in. Still goalless, but Newcastle definitely had a lot more of the ball. Isak, that's a lovely touch, looking for the run from Longstaff. Livramento just knocking into... he's done well there, Livramento. Headed away. Shares underneath this one. Completely misses it, but Livramento doesn't. And then Bruno volleys back to Dubravka in the Newcastle goal. Takes a touch. Closed down very quickly by Jackson. But a good ball out by Dubravka to Gordon on the left-hand side. Gordon's got gusto all over him. That's a free kick, surely. Indeed it is, says the referee.
Well controlled that from Martin Dubravka. It wasn't the easiest ball to control, but he did not only control it, but pinged the great ball out to the left wing.
Absolutely rifled at him as well. Chelsea look dodgy as hell here, Billy. I might be like, I'm not counting chickens early, but they look so dodgy at the back.
Yeah, cat on a hot tin roof, ain't they, at the minute? And yeah, pressure's coming again for Cucurella.
Cucurella looks it forward to Raheem Sterling, who turns away from Longstaff. Played it out now to Cole Palmer. Palmer on his way towards the byline, running at Dan Burn. On the edge of the box now, Palmer tries to do a few little checkovers. Cross comes in. It's to absolutely nobody. And Livramento will bring it away for Newcastle United. Ball inside to Almiron. He gives it then to Sean Longstaff. Longstaff back to Livramento. Livramento back to Longstaff. Longstaff then plays it all the way back to Fabian Schär, who's currently still in his own penalty area, but nobody pressing him at the minute. Jackson quite a distance away. Pings it out to the left-hand side to Dan Burn. Burn, right-footed ball up the line now to Joe Willock. Poor ball from Willock, trying to get Gordon away, but it's intercepted by Gusto. But I tell you what, Billy, we started well.
Yeah, we're passing the ball around nicely, aren't we? Crisp passes, and everything started really well for Newcastle. The pressure's there, the intensity's there, and the ball play's pretty good too.
Absolutely. And here's Miggy now on the right-hand side, bursting down, going at Cucurella again. The overlap from Sean Longstaff. Here is Longstaff, plays it across, it deflected off Cucurella and into the arms of Petrovic. But not the greatest ball from Sean there, but the intensity's there.
Yeah, it was a good run from him, wasn't it? And, Miggy did kind of play it to him, and Cucurella did well to get a foot on it, to be fair to him.
And again, Chelsea go with this play now from the back now. Isak closing Petrovic down.
Yeah, not as much for press that time, and they've got away with it, haven't they?
Yeah. That's a little flick on now to Cole Palmer onto the halfway line. Good pressing again by Newcastle, though. Palmer still in the D, looking for options here. Gets it from the right-hand side from Gusto. Gusto now Head up, running at Dan Burn, running for the byline. Cross comes in. Good clearance by Botman. Well, not a very good clearance by Botman. Oh, it's in the back of the net.
Oh, that's pathetic.
Oh, my God. That is terrible.
And it's got to be that knob jockey as well, Palmer. Christ almighty.
Well, I think Nicholas Jackson got a flick on it, Billy, and it took it past Dubravka. But it was a poor clearance from Botman in the first instant, just straight to the edge of the box where Cole Palmer was waiting. And I think Nicholas Jackson got a little flick on that, Billy, to put it past Dubravka. That is a poor goal to concede, especially after the start. Yeah. And Chelsea have the lead.
We've dominated the game and just one move. Gusto give Burn all kinds of problems, got a cross in. And then the
do you think Dubravka should have shouted this, Billy? Because I thought Dubravka should have had this.
Yeah, probably.
There's a mix up there. Yeah, Jackson did get a flick.
Oh, it's such a lucky goal, isn't it? Absolutely.
Well, again, you've got to question the communication between Botman and Dubravka there, because that cross that was coming. He did mean it, yeah. That cross was coming straight into Martin Dubravka's arms. He's down there to pick it up.
Yeah, it should have been a shout there. It was a poor clearance from Botman. You know what? That's a fantastic bit of play from Jackson. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he's meant that.
Yeah, he did flick it, definitely. He did definitely flick it.
But an undeserved lead for Chelsea, and Dan Burn taken to the cleaners by the right back, I've got to say.
Yeah, but I'm more bothered about the communication between Botman and Dubravka there, Billy. Botman went down, Dubravka went down to pick the ball up, Billy. Yeah, he actually went down to claim the ball, and then Botman keys away. But here's Newcastle coming forward now with Longstaff, but he can't get through. And I think that's Enzo Fernandez will bring it away for Chelsea to Jackson. It's a real kick in the nuts, that, Billy. It really is.
It really is. Yeah, we didn't deserve that. We started the game really well, but the first time they attacked us, we looked weak at the back, didn't we? And that's kind of what we've been doing lately. And again, it's down my left-hand side, isn't it?
Yeah. Sam is joining us tonight from Rome. Good evening to Sam. Hope you've had a safe trip, Sam. And you're loving life in Rome, but we're 1-0 down, chick. So we're not doing very well at the minute. Botman again hesitating there. Manages to get it out to Dan Burn. I'm going to call it, Billy. I think the communication there, either Dubravka didn't shout or Botman did, or he did, and Botman just ignored him because it was a very poor clearance.
It would have been an easy claim for Dubravka. That's the worst of him. So he should have been a massive scream of keeper's ball there. But even so, even after that, Botman should have done better with the clearance, shouldn't he?
Right. Why has he stopped play there? Because that is not a head injury.
He's holding his ribs.
That's not a head injury, and he stopped the play. Oh, give away.
Unless he thinks it's really serious, but if he gets up and jumps to his feet and starts jogging around again.
Well, it's Caicedo that's down, so maybe somebody's just given him a little bit of a nudge there. I think it's Bruno. Oh, there's absolutely nothing in that.
He hasn't even touched his stomach.
Absolutely nothing in that.
He's trying to get him sent off. He's trying to say he's elbowed him in the guts.
Are you kidding me?
That's what he's doing.
That's cheating of the highest order. There is nothing in that at all.
And the ref should have stopped playing for that. Absolutely not.
I don't understand why he stopped play. No. Anyway, we're going to see the goal again here. It's Gusto. Look, Billy, watch Dubravka.
Yeah.
He bends down to pick the ball up.
No, but he then takes a step back. It's just a conglomerate of errors, isn't it? Look, he stepped backwards. He should have gone to the ball.
It's a horrendous clearance in the first place from Botman.
It is.
I mean,
Dubravka should have been going towards the ball and claiming it and saying keep the ball, shouldn't he? But after that, I mean, Sven's been awful there as well. But Burn getting beat by Gusto, then the poor goalkeeper, and then the poor clearance, and even then, it took a
brilliant play by Livramento, and now gets Miggy away down the right hand side. Cucurella's the one to go for. Disasi just gets a touch on that.
Come on, Sean, you've got to go in for them balls, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And Chelsea trying to clear the ball now. Isak going in on Caicedo again, who suddenly looks okay. But Billy, that Cucurella's to get at. And definitely, I think, to be fair, Disasi's looked at, that's a terrible pass again from Chelsea. Gordon, lovely little flick past Gusto, but the ball just runs out of play. Just joined us, 10 minutes gone. Chelsea lead 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. Jackson the score in the 6th minute after a very, very positive first 5 from Newcastle. But I still think there's goals in this for us, Billy. 100%. We need to keep going here.
But it's played into Chelsea's hands now. We have to be the aggressors, and they can hit on the counter. That's what their game plan is.
Yeah. Gallagher loses the ball. Willock into Bruno now. Bruno, that's a great ball to the right-hand side now. Livramento into the box. He plays a quick cross, and it's smashed away for a throw into Newcastle United. I thought Livramento had a bit more time there. Could have waited till a few more got in the box there, but he tried the quick ball in to fool the defenders. It didn't quite work out. I mean, Chelsea are all out at the back, Billy. There's no other way of saying it.
They are. We've got to take a bit more control in the middle of the park. I think Sean's been very poor so far.
And that's offside. That's terrible. You shouldn't be offside from there. Gordon Bennett, get your heads in the game. Oh, dear me. Dear me. However, still plenty time left. We've certainly looked very sharp early doors, apart from, well, we've been tested once and conceded a goal, which doesn't bode well. But there's got to be some kind of communication issue there with our first goal.
Yeah,
very poor, very poor.
I mean, Dubravka really should have been motoring towards that near post just to claim the ball before Botman could get to it, clear him out the way.
Well, it was coming straight into his arms.
But I think also we can't just blame Dubravka for it. Once Botman did clear it,
no, Botman's clearance was horrific. It was really poor. I mean, if you're going to put your foot through it, put your foot through it. Don't just sort of tap it out to the edge of the box, for God's sake.
And then there's the role that their right back did. I mean, I said Gusto would be a danger on that right-hand side, but really shouldn't be going past Bird with the easy did.
Yep. Oh, lovely touch by Bruno. Livramento now cuts inside. Bruno wanted it back. Tino goes to Willock. Willock flicks it back to Livramento. Livramento across to Botman. Botman in turn goes to Dan Burn. Now Anthony Gordon cuts inside, but he's lost the ball there. That was too easy for Gusto to pick the ball up. And Chelsea on the attack again. They've got a man over on the right-hand side here. Hits Cole Palmer. He's into the box. Palmer decides to shoot, and Dubravka gets himself right behind it. And makes sure he hangs on.
I think he had men free in the box there.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, there was space to shoot. You're always going to take that opportunity, but luckily for us, it was straight at Dubravka. But again, too easy. I mean, Anthony Gordon picked the ball up there in his own half, tries to cut inside. Gusto read it far too easy and just pinched the ball off him. Almiron now over the halfway line.
We've got to be a bit more patient, I think. I mean, everything was too quick there.
Back to Fabian Schär now. Schär will rifle a left-footed ball over towards, if that's, well, can Gordon get there? Gusto just beats him to it. Other than that was a worldie of a ball, Billy.
It was indeed.
Oh, my stream has given up. Oh, I've got it back. There you go. It's going to be a throw into Newcastle. I'm at 13-22, Billy.
Yeah, me too. Yes.
Okay. Southgate's
Southgate
at the game. Well, hopefully Gordon can give a good shout tonight. As Schär brings it forward. Schär hits it. It's over the bar. I thought he got a slight nudge, but it was probably good defending, actually. There doesn't seem to be a foul there, but again, a marauding run from Fabian Schär. And I did say it, Billy, last night in the review, I fancied him to score Rasper tonight.
Gordon doesn't look comfortable there, does he?
No, he doesn't. And the cameras are homing in on Anthony Gordon. I just wonder if... Oh, no. Oh, he's given a thumbs up, so hopefully he's all right. As Chelsea once again go to play out from the back. And again, right on the goal line, passing it across. Really taking a big chance here. Botman comes in and wins the ball. Throw into Chelsea midway through their own half.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's running. He looks all right.
Gusto started the game really well for them, hasn't he? Really has.
Yeah, he's got a lot of intent coming certainly going forward. Now it's rifled out to the left-hand side, shares underneath it and Livramento gets a brilliant head on that. He's had a good start of the game, Tino Livramento, Billy.
Yes,
looks very alert.
Yeah, and he's also dangerous going forward, isn't he? We need to get him in the game more, I think, down his right-hand side.
Yep.
Because I think the weak link's certainly Cucurella.
Absolutely, 100%. He's Botman now just coming out of the D.
Wouldn't do it, that, hasn't he? Christ,
that's not a great pass to Livramento. Has to... Oh, honestly, Sven Botman, I mean, he hasn't started this game with any sort of aplomb.
Oh, dear me, Livermento's gone down there with the push in the back.
Yes, he has, and he's not looking comfortable.
That's a bad one.
He's holding his left knee.
That's his knee. He's done that before.
No. Please get up.
He's done the knee ligaments before.
Let's just see this again. Cucurella goes into him. Well, there's nothing in that, really. Is it his ankle, I think? It's his ankle, not his knee. So he's getting back to his feet, thank God. Bit of a painful one. I don't think there's any more.
I think it's a free kick.
I think he's given a free kick, hasn't he? No, Chelsea throw.
Well, he's pushed him in the back. It's a free kick.
Yeah. As camera's focusing there on Kieran Trippier. Of course, missing out through injury tonight and the Man City game on Saturday, of course. But nice to see him travelling again, giving him the lads some support.
Livramento looks all right.
Yeah, he does. And Miggy gets the ball back to Dubravka.
Very little sign of Bruno so far, isn't there?
That's an awful kick from Dubravka straight out of play, trying to find Alma on there.
We need to get Bruno in the game because he's been very, very invisible so far, to be honest.
Yeah, he has. No doubt about that. We're 93 away now from 28,000 subscribers. So we've had an influx of subscribers tonight. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. And if you still haven't done so, please do subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner, click on that logo and click subscribe. Good tackle by Botman on Jackson, but it falls to Gusto, who's on another mazy run, plays it inside. Oh, great tackle there coming in. That was Dan Byrne.
Yeah, brilliant tackle.
What a saving tackle that was. I think Cole Palmer was about to pull the trigger there, and Byrne, what a tackle that is.
And again, Gusto again was the instigator of all of that, wasn't he?
Absolutely.
Willock's been quiet as well. Willock and Bruno and Longstaff have been non-existent.
Yeah, the midfield's been non-existent tonight so far. After that good start, we haven't seen any of them. We really need to start getting them into the game. Cucurella now deep in his own half for Chelsea. Spins onto his left, gives it inside. And that's not a foul. He's played for that quite clearly. Chalobah's played for that because he knew he'd lost the ball and fell over. Yeah, and the referee got taken in by it.
Yeah, and then as soon as the ref gave the free kick, instead of writhing around in agony, he just jumped straight to his feet.
Ridiculous.
Almon can't believe it. It's not a throw into Newcastle. He just can't believe it.
And the camera's looking at Martin Dubravka again. I wonder if they're talking about that first goal, Billy, because, well, for me, it was all out of the shop. Dubravka, first instance, Botman's horrific clearance, secondly, and, well, the rest is history. It ended up in the onion bag for Chelsea. As Disasi goes long up the field now, looking for Jackson. Jackson takes it down, bouncing. Can't get the pass down the line, though. Byrne intercepts and plays it nicely back to Dubravka. Dubravka then, in turn, goes to Sven Botman. And they play a little 1-2 together. But Dubravka's got to get rid of this here. He's very calm about it. Plays a nice ball up to Dan Byrne. Good flick on by Dan Byrne. And it sets Isak away. Isak, little flick to Anthony Gordon now. Gordon, he's looking for people to make runs. Gordon cuts in on his right foot across to Isak. Isak, brilliant dummy to Livramento. Livramento to Bruno. Back to Livramento. And he wins a corner for Newcastle United. Not a throw in. It just won't go for a bloody corner, will it?
No, good defending that from Cucurella that time. Got to give him credit there.
I mean, Billy, he's a spitting double of the bloody cookie monster, him. Like, there's no doubt about it. I think he lives in a dustbin. Anyway, Livramento is going to take the this throw in for Newcastle. Again, it's kind of level with the 18-yard line.
See a bit of movement this time because we've been very static from throwing so far.
Absolutely. Miggy plays it back to Fabian Schär. Schär across to Botman, who's right in the middle of the field now. Out wide to Dan Byrne. Byrne's got Gordon in support on this left-hand side. Plays it down the line to Joe Willock. Willock now running at Disasi. Willock inside to Gordon. Gordon with a bit of time to have a look, see what options are available. It's a terrible ball in and cleared by Chalobah. Botman heads it down to Fabian Schär, who in turn will go back to Dubravka. It's just not happening up front.
Just making the wrong choices, aren't they? They're taking the wrong options every time. And Gordon there was piss poor, I've got to say. Yeah,
we need to try and get some shots on this goalkeeper. That's what we haven't done. You know, we've had plenty of possession in the first 20 minutes, but we haven't tested the keeper.
No. Just a long distance one from Schär, which was nowhere near the target. But we need to get Miggy in on his game against Cucurella. That's the key to all for me. Yep,
absolutely. Willock now to Isak, who's come back for the ball. Gordon. Lovely little nutmeg by Isak, but a good challenge. And Newcastle lose the ball, but well won back by Dan Byrne. I have to say, Byrne has started the game very well, apart from Gusto. But again, a weak pass from Longstaff again. And now Chelsea break down the left with Raheem Sterling, but there is Livramento. But Sterling manages to keep going. And Jackson now in a shooting position, shoots and Dubravka saves down to his right. But again, weak and lackluster in midfield, Billy.
Well, weak and lackluster from Sean Longstaff. Yet again, flying to the floor. He's had an absolute disastrous start to the game.
I mean, the ball out to Miggy was like a powder puff.
Yeah.
And Cucurella easily intercepted it. And then he just, oh, wow. No.
We're controlling the game. It's just
Yeah,
they're allowing us to control it in certain areas of the pitch, aren't they?
Loads of possession.
As soon as they get near the penalty area, then they start defending, and we find it hard to break through.
Yep.
But that's what Chelsea want. They want us to be the aggressor. They want to hit us on the counter. That's their whole game plan.
Clearly, that's their game plan tonight to hit us on the counter.
Yeah.
Which is what, of course, we normally do to teams as well. But here's Bruno. And he's played that back to Fabian Schär. First time ball back across to Botman now into the centre circle. And across again to Dan Burn. Burn has a bit of time on the ball here. Goes out to Gordon on the left. Gordon plays it down the line again for Willock. Willock fancies a run against Disasi and wins a throw in. Again, on the far side now. He takes it quickly to Gordon. Gordon with a bit of space. Plays a little 1-2 with Isak. Nicely done. But then again, there's Disasi to clear it for Chelsea. And away they come again with... who's that? Oh, it's Caicedo. Plays it out to the right-hand side now to Cole Palmer. He runs out again, Dan Burn. Palmer, jinking once, jinking twice. Plays it across. Loads of space for Enzo. How's he got that much space on the edge of the box and he's curled it wide?
Yeah, but once again...
Our midfield is just... Yeah, but Billy, the midfield's not there. Where's the midfielders tracking back here?
Yeah, I mean...
You see Sean Longstaff, he's looking at Enzo and just leaves him.
Yeah. I mean, that's piss poor for him. I mean, no awareness whatsoever of what's around him there, Longstaff. But again, where's Willock covering Burn? Burn's left isolated once again. It's the midfield have got to turn up because they've not so far.
Just seeing the goal again. That's a terrible clearance from Botman, Billy. That really is. The more I see it.
Touch as well, didn't he?
Yeah, there was nobody on him.
He's meant to flick it, but God, it is lucky it's gone in the net. Of course it is, but.
Well, he meant the flick, Billy. He definitely meant to flick it. Plain and simple for everyone to see that. But
it's lucky it's gone there, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't buy a ticket, Billy. You won't win the raffle. Livramento, good interception. And then he's taken down by Caicedo, saying he got the ball. Did he? Naff. How late do you want to be? I mean, Livramento's looked so good in this game so far. How is that? Look at him pointing at the ball. Give over, you scruffy little twat. You're so late with that tackle. Lucky to get it. He hasn't even given a free kick. That is astounding.
Well, he obviously thinks he's played the ball then, doesn't he?
Longstaff again, not strong enough. And we lose the ball. Enzo plays it out now, looking to the right-hand side. And Chelsea flick it over. And Jackson chasing with Botman. Botman just gets there first and clears it out. It doesn't go out to play, though, from Botman. And Gusto's picked it up again, plays it to Cole Palmer. Palmer now down by the byline. Good work this time. I think that's Bruno getting back and helping out. And he's thrown to the floor. Free kick to Newcastle. No, he's played it on. No, I thought he played on there, Billy.
Well, he wants booking for kicking the ball away there.
That is petulant from Cole Palmer.
And in the book left.
Well, this is terrible refereeing. Absolutely terrible. I mean, Botman just didn't put enough on the clearance there.
Well, he was at full stretch trying to get it away from Jackson.
Yeah. Gusto picks it up, and then, of course, Palmer throws Bruno to the floor. And still having a shout at the linesman, Cole Palmer. But
so not only did he kicked the ball away.
And he's having to go at the linesman as well, and he still gets away with everything. Utter shambles.
Goofy little scroat.
Burn flicks it on. No jump from Anthony Gordon to win that, and Chelsea come away with the ball. And Cucurella's got a lot of space here. He's going to play a first-time ball down for Jackson on the left. But look at the pace of Livramento. And that's a push from Jackson. And again, he says he used his shoulder. It's not shoulder to shoulder. You shouldered him in the back, you plank.
Come on, ref. You've got to take a bit more control now. Come on.
That's a push all day long.
He's even looking at him. He's got his eyes on the bloody ball. That's a yellow card again for me.
But again, great pace from Livramento, Billy.
Absolutely.
Jackson's no slouch.
No, he's not. He's quick as silver in, but I mean, of all the players, Livramento started absolutely sensational.
Gordon now, and he just can't get round Gusto again. And Cole Palmer brings it away for Chelsea. And Gusto overlaps him straight away. Palmer spins backwards, though. Goes to Caicedo. Little ball inside to Enzo now. Enzo in a lot of space here for Chelsea to bring the ball forward into Raheem Sterling. Sterling now plays it out the right-hand side. Gusto, he's got Cole Palmer overlapping to his right. Gusto takes on Dan Burn. Gets there, and a good clearance from Botman. And Burn then hacks it away as far as Caicedo. Caicedo still, and a weak shot. That'll go out to play for a goal kick. But, my God. My God.
There's plenty of warning signs for the team to kind of understand that, that they're second best in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
And they're not being helped out by the wide men. I haven't used Miggy as much, but Gordon's been very poor tonight as well.
I mean, Gordon's tried a few runs, but he's got nowhere. Yeah,
Gusto's
tried
in his pocket.
Gusto's got him in his pocket. Yeah, that's just going to say that, Billy. And Dan Burns getting exposed. We know he can't cope with pace. I mean, dear me. Isak bundled to the floor there. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. Longstaff again. What's he doing, man? Very lucky to get a free kick again. Yeah. Dawdling on the ball with his back. He's facing his own goal as well. That is shocking play.
Yeah, he's been absolutely diabolical. This is half Longstaff so far. He's been absolutely dog shit. Looks like Gordon and Miggy have swapped.
Yep, trying something a little bit different. Gordon's gone on the right, Miggy on the left. But again, we're going backwards. Jesus Christ.
Nice touch that. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, it's gone out for a throw-in. Played on. And Chelsea have it back now with Desazi. Plays it across to Chalobah. Chalobah, in turn, goes across to Cucurella, who plays it inside now back to Petrovic in goal. He decides to go long this time. Botman is there to intercept. And then a right foot ball back to Dubravka. And he instantly gives it out to Fabian Schär. 27 gone at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 1, Newcastle 0. 6th minute goal from Jackson after, well, terrible defending. Bruno. Back to Botman in the D. Back to Bruno now. Bruno turns, looks for some options. Livramento's on the right-hand side, but goes short to Fabian Schär. Schär, in turn, short again to Botman. Botman in the centre circle, just looking for. There's no movement in front of the defence here. There's none at all from the midfield.
7 players there stood still.
Finally, we get it out to Gordon. Gordon flicks it over the top for Tino Livramento. Brings it down nicely. Livramento, 2 Chelsea players on him. Livramento still. And great play from Livramento. That's a corner, surely!
It's a free kick if not.
Oh, hey, we getting out of these officials either, which makes the game 10 times harder.
If Livramento's kicked that out of play, it's a foul. He took him down. Simple as that.
Yeah. Chelsea are going to play it short again. 6 attempts from Chelsea, 3 on target, 1 from Newcastle over the bar. But now we pick it up with Almiron on the left-hand side, bursting towards the byline. Gusto in with a challenge. And he's given a goal kick again.
Some intent there from Miggy, but I mean, Gusto's he's just started the game sensationally, hasn't he, for Chelsea? He really has.
Well. He is playing really well. Everything we've thrown at Gusto, he's dealt with, to be honest. And he's got forward as well. But so far, our wide men have not been able to do anything to get the ball across to Isak. And that for me, is a worry.
Well, yeah, I agree. I mean, bar the first 5 minutes of the game, we've had no kind of control of the game whatsoever, have we?
Agreed. Petrovic this time is going to go long with the goal kick. No playing out from the back from Chelsea this time.
And a bit of time wasted to boot.
Oh, yeah, it seemed to take an age to play that goal kick. Botman header. Chalobah underneath that. Cleared away again by Livramento, who I think has been Newcastle's standout player by a country mile so far tonight.
Yeah.
Cucurella down the line now for Sterling, he's had a quiet game.
Well, because he's got Livramento on him, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's probably why. Desazi goes back to Petrovic, and Petrovic in.
Isak stopped, didn't he?
That's poor though. That's really poor. You shouldn't stop. I mean, Chelsea are really battling to play it out here, which got
away with murder there.
They certainly have. Caicedo flicks it in now to Sterling. Sterling on to Cucurella. Cucurella's first time. He's awful. He is god awful. Gordon turns him really nicely and plays a nice ball down for Isak. Can he get there? No, Petrovic is out. Really quickly to deal with that. Good touch by Willock. Now for Almiron. Almiron, nice ball to Gordon. Gordon has got Isak ahead of him. Here is Isak now on this right-hand side. Into Gordon. Little 1-2. That's nice football. But again, there's nobody in the middle. And it's a good tackle from Gallagher. For a throw into Newcastle by the corner flag.
Have they got ramps on that byline? Have they got ramps on that byline? Because it just don't seem to want to go over them, does it? Yeah, it was good movement. Good movement that from Newcastle. And Isak coming to the right for a change. It helped the balance, didn't it? Gallagher did well to get a tackle in.
which is, you know, we know that Isak likes to play out there in the channels, doesn't he? Which is why we just don't have a centre forward. Here's Longstaff pushed around, gets it to share, back to Longstaff. Oh, it's awful. He's given Tino Livramento a hospital pass, and we do get a free kick. Well, I think we're lucky there. Again, Billy, Longstaff's pass. You're just asking for a tackle.
He's going to book Enzo here?
Well, he might book him for descent. I don't think... I mean, look at this from Longstaff, Billy. Look at that.
Yeah, it's just... He wants 5 seconds longer than everyone else, doesn't he? And that's the problem with it. I'm not sure that was a foul, actually. But,
I think we're lucky to get away with a free kick there, but I'm not going to complain. You've got a chance to put this into the box. Bruno is going to take it for Newcastle United. And Bruno is walking backwards with the ball to give himself a better angle, I think, here.
Yeah, we need to get a centre-half on this and someone winning in on it. That's
and it comes from Bruno right to the back post. It's going to be Botman to head that back across. It's bouncing around in the area. Comes to Gordon, and it's blocked by the Cookie Monster again, and a corner to Newcastle. And Gordon is going to come over to take this one.
Well, that's the
Botman at the far post there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a nice little move, wasn't it? You know, it was definitely a training ground planned one there. They didn't look confident at all there, Chelsea at the back, and in the end, we got a corner out of it. But yeah, I think we can get something out of set pieces. All right, mate, you're doing one good thing, celebrating a clear.
I mean, Cookie Monster celebrating, blocking a shot. I mean, he didn't do anything. He just the ball hit him. What a monumental bell end he is.
We can definitely create things from set pieces as long as I
absolutely. It's going to be a corner to Newcastle.
What's the matter with this linesman? For crying out loud, it's an inch.
It's a good corner because Willock's in acres of space, but then he's played it. Oh, that is. Here's Livramento. I mean, the great play from Tino again. Look at the strength on the ball he's got. Now Bruno may fancy a shot from there. Played it into, I think he was trying to get Isak, but Willock blocked his own pass. And Newcastle get a throw in. Jackson coming back to help out. I mean, that corner was shocking, Billy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, get it in the box. You've got all them big men in there. You know,
look at the height. We've got exactly the height in the penalty area. Here's Dan Byrne. And he plays that back to Botman. Botman with a bit of time to pick a pass out. Goes across to Cher. Cher brings it forward. Again, looking for some movement in front of him. And there doesn't seem to be a lot. I mean, Willock's just standing. There's nobody running.
Very little, hasn't he, so far?
Wow. I mean, look, the back four have the ball and they're just waiting for a runner. That's a great ball from Botman out towards Gordon, but Cookie Monster, good work by Longstaff to intercept that. And then Gordon tripped over by Cucurella again. How is he not being booked, man? You shaggy git. Seriously. Gordon's now holding his left knee, and Gordon's saying he's done, Billy. That does not look good. He wants the physio.
He doesn't understand why, how that's a free kick. It's a yellow card.
Gordon's shaking his head here, Billy. I don't like the looks of this. I mean, how can he complain about that?
Oh, dear me. I think Gordon is done. I think you're quite right.
I mean, again, Caicedo did it to him at Stamford Bridge in the Cup, and the Cucurella's been he's been sliced down twice again.
He's squeeze his knee here. What's Gordon's reaction here? Any second now?
Oh, he can't. Nah, he's gone. He can't bend his knee. Did you see that there, Billy?
Yeah. They want to stretch on for him.
No, this isn't good. This is not good.
They want to stretch you, and they're significantly fine for a sub here.
We've got who's on the bench? Anderson?
Richie?
Oh, Billy, come on. Surely
Murphy?
not.
Of course, Murphy, of course.
Oh, Murphy's there. Of course he is, yeah. Yeah, he's coming off, Billy. Substitution sign has been made. And Anthony Gordon is not going to make it through the first 35 minutes of this game.
Yeah, now this could be a long one as well, because the way he's gone down and the way the agony he's shown when he tried to bend his knee, this could be a ligament job, and he could be out for a while.
When he pushed his leg, Billy,
yeah.
I mean, wow, he shot up in agony there. Oh, for God's sake.
And of course, Murphy hasn't had a chance to warm up, so there's another risk of another injury coming. He's walking off all right, but still.
Yeah, but we know that you can walk off with those kind of injuries, Billy, but it's...
There's no way he plays against Man City. Absolutely none whatsoever, you'd think.
God's sake. Yeah. well, you go off in the first half with an injury like that. And immediately Jacob Murphy wants the ball to take the free kick. Having a chat with Miggy there. I mean, unbelievable. Barnes now injured. I mean, obviously that's not expected to be a bad one, but that is with Anthony Gordon. And it's just our season's shit, by the way. Anyway, here's the free kick from Murphy. Murphy, it's a beautiful ball in. Oh, why didn't you try and hit it, Burn? It was there.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus, Billy, look at this.
Unbelievable.
Burn's there.
Yeah, it's a great free kick, great delivery. All he's got to do is jump at it.
Just jump for it.
It's perfect. Virtually perfect.
Wow.
I mean, he has got a defender in his way, but still, you think you'd want to...
Yeah, Billy, the size of Burn, you bust your ass. You just run through a brick wall to get your head on it.
100%.
It was a brilliant free kick, that from Murphy.
Yeah,
I mean, what else do you want? You know what I mean? Those are the free kicks you want to be challenging for. Cucurella knocked off the ball nicely this time by, would you believe, Sean Longstaff.
Yeah, well played,
Livramento now spins, going backwards, but plays it through the legs of Gallagher and finds Botman. Botman gives it to Bruno. Oh, sorry, Dan, but they've all got different colour bloody boots on, man. It's do me those are luminous green bloody boots. Bruno, nice ball out to Fabian Schär. Plays it first time back to Botman. I mean, again, look, you're looking for runners. Isak's had to come so deep to get that ball. Why are the midfielders not showing like that?
Yeah.
That's a good ball, though. And here's Jacob Murphy down the right-hand side. Again, Livramento just in front of him. Murphy with chance. It's a wonderful cross! And again, he tried to volley it in instead of heading it. Comes back across again, and Willock's over the bar. And he hasn't given a corner. Willock is convinced it's a corner, but why did he try and volley that in? Why didn't he throw himself at the ball that hit it?
Yeah, he's got to do if he heads it, he scores.
Oh, it's a wonderful ball in again from Murphy. The second one in from Miggy's a great ball in again as well. And somehow we don't get anything from it.
No, good. That's that's promising because we have
absolutely.
We've never looked like doing that in the rest of the half. So,
well, Murphy's come on, and in the space of 3 minutes, he's put two wonderful balls into that penalty area.
Yeah.
Botman now will bring it forward for Newcastle United, deep in his own half. And then goes short to Burn. Burn turns, nice ball into Willock, but Willock is beaten off it by Caicedo. And that puts Chelsea, terrible from Caicedo. Burn intercepts it, and now back to Almiron. Almiron does a little bit of a spin, then goes to Botman. Botman pressured by Jackson, back to Burn. Pushed into the own area there. And again, Willock does well. Thought he was going to lose out there, but kept his strength on Caicedo. Livramento now bursting forward over the halfway line, takes it away. Oh, that's shocking from Sterling. Come on, referee. And he is going to book Raheem Sterling as Livramento just done him brilliantly there. And that's the first booking of the game. I mean, look at that. He's completely done him. And, Sterling's very sly about that, looking as if he's lost his footing. He knew exactly what he was doing, and that's why he's been booked.
Yeah, poor tackle from Raheem Sterling, but he knows how much. He's got to start tracking back because Liverman's causing all sorts of trouble on that right-hand side for Newcastle, and Sterling's not doing anything about it yet. Let's see what the delivery's like from Murphy this time, and let's hope someone can have a bit of oomph and try and get the head on the ball here.
A bit of oof about them, Billy.
They need to have a bit of intensity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kill yourself trying to get to the ball.
It's going to be Murphy's ball in again. Again, it's a peach, and Isak's head is over the bar. I think he might have been offside, to be fair, Billy. It certainly looked a mile offside.
Yeah.
Just seen it again.
I mean, it must have been some headed score from there, to be fair.
Yeah, he is offside but, I mean, you're asking for a very special header to score from the 18-yard line. But Livramento's been the standout player for the Toon tonight, Billy. No doubt about it. He's defended well. He's pushed back. He's getting forward. He's doing everything. But unfortunately, nothing happening really in front of him. We still haven't forced the Chelsea keeper into a big save yet.
No. I mean, Eddie Howe will be disappointed with his midfield so far, I've got to say. And yeah, they've got to get into the game. Can't expect the right back to do it all.
It's going to be Livramento to take the throw in. Just under 5 minutes to go in this first half. Chelsea lead through a 6-minute goal from Nicholas Jackson. Poor defending from Newcastle leading up to the goal. I mean, we've had plenty possession, but we ain't tested the keeper, which is the disappointing thing.
Although since Murphy's come on, we do look a bit more on the front foot. We do look like creating something. So promising signs there.
I mean, he's put some tremendous crosses into the box. Almiron back to Byrne now in his own half. Botman pressed by Jackson, gets it across to Dubravka on the penalty spot. He in turn goes to Fabian Schär now. 4 minutes to go of normal time in this first half before we see if there's any additional, which there probably will be a couple of minutes for Anthony Gordon's injury. But thank you very much, everybody. Over 2,000 watching tonight on Matchday Live here on the Toon Review YouTube channel. Keep those subscriptions coming in, guys. We are only 72 away now. Sorry, is it? Yeah, 72 away from... No, 82, is it? Oh, yeah. No. 78. It's 78. My maths is shocking. 78 away from 28K. I do apologise. Keep those subscriptions coming in. Kieran, thank you for your super chat. 3 fouls from the Cookie Monster. No yellow. 1 from Sterling. Straight yellow. Awful from the ref. A Cookie Monster's been all out of the shop. As Chelsea playing a little bit of one-touch football, trying to play it out here. Gallagher steps away from Sean Longstaff quite easily there. And it's played away up the field. And Dan Byrne's going to intercept that, but not a great pass from Byrne. And it gives the ball straight back to Chelsea. I'm not really sure what on earth Gusto was doing there, but that was his worst touch of the game. Here's Bruno. Nice play. Beautiful flick to Isak. Isak now. 1-on-1. Isak! It's 1-1! Alexander Isak! And it's a beautiful shot into the bottom corner. And Newcastle United are level. And grab your granny, guys, because it's Suddenwell bingo time. And get her a drink at the bar as well. It's 1-1. Lovely ball from Bruno, and what a finish that is from Isak, Billy. That's a special finish.
It all came from sloppy play. We didn't look like we were going anywhere with it. Bruno decided to get himself involved. The little chip pass is a fantastic one. What a finish that is. No goalkeeping, ball saving there.
I think was there a slight deflection there on the shot from Isak?
Potentially.
See it now. I think
it's with his right foot. There's no deflection.
Oh, no, no deflection. It's a beautiful finish.
It's with his right foot curved into the bottom corner and no keeping the ball saving that terrific finish.
Finally.
But it looked so sloppy as hell, and we weren't going anywhere with it until Bruno decided, right, I'm doing something here. He got the ball, beautiful pass to Isak, and a fantastic finish. And do we deserve it? Yes, just about, I'd say.
On the back play, I think we do. I mean, you know, we've had a lot more of the ball than Chelsea. We just haven't had enough shots for me. But maybe that'll spark us into life a little bit up the top end of the pitch. There's a long ball from Byrne. Chalobah's underneath it, and it's an awful header from Chalobah, straight out of play. And Newcastle will push on looking for another one before half-time here. But what a finish. What a finish.
Well, with his right foot as well. He sent, just an absolute superb curl on it.
He used Disasi as a kind of a cone, didn't he? Just to bend it round.
It was very much like Gordon's at the home game, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Anoy, thank you for your super chat. Perfect time to score 2. It is indeed. Absolutely. Right before half-time, and we are now on the ascendancy, pushing for a second goal here.
Hitting it now. This we are. Cat on a hot tin roof here.
Yep. Dan Byrne going to take the throw in. George T, thank you for another super chat. Much appreciated, my man. And his super chat says, excellent goal. Now for more. Indeed, we want to hear that music a lot more tonight. Scher's got the ball now for Newcastle. Plays it to the right-hand side now. To Longstaff, ball inside. Great turn by Murphy. Tried a little 1-2 with Isak, didn't quite come off, but we've won it back again. And Chalobah has to hit it away first time. Palmer now over the top. Oh, where's the defenders? Jackson's through on goal. There's no defenders there, but he's so slow. He's still got it. It's 2-1 to Chelsea, and the offside flag is up. Oh, my freaking God.
Lord knows what Sven Botman was doing there. Did you see what he did in the middle of all that? He dived to the floor in the middle of it all. I mean luckily he was offside.
This will go to VAR, but where the hell was the defenders gone?
Well, they're all pressing, aren't they? And it's that one ball over the dead, well offside. Thank God for that.
Yeah, he is.
But look, will you watch Botman what he does here? Look, you watch him. What's he doing here? Look.
I mean, he comes into Jackson and then he falls over. That is as shocking defending as you're going to see, but it was miles offside anyway. 4 minutes of additional time at the end of the first half. Yeah. But we got away with one there. Jesus Christ, if Jackson had just timed his run right.
Yeah, we've got to be careful about how we go forward. Yeah, he's quick, isn't he?
But he was so slow making a decision as to what he was going to do there. Willock pushed. The referee says no, and it's picked up by Gallagher. He bursts forward towards the box. Great cover and Joe Willock. And Willock now brings the ball away for Newcastle. Again, skips around Gallagher, who's trying to come back. Willock to Longstaff. Longstaff to Livramento. Dr. House, thank you for your super chat. Gimme a striker from Sweden. He's our number 14, and he plays in attack. Absolutely. And now Dan Byrne on a marauding run down the left-hand side, going against Gusto. Byrne, he wins a throw-in. Well played.
Yeah, we're showing a bit of ingenuity and a bit of ambition, aren't we? Which is great to see.
Absolutely. I don't think we've seen the last of the scoring in this game, Billy, because both defences have looked a bit, well, Botman's looked rocky for us. There's no doubt about that.
That's got to be a foul.
Yeah. Doug, thank you for being a member for 2 years on the channel. Thank you so much, mate. He says, man, the Toon beat these £1 billion bottle jobs. Or Mon the Toon, I should say. And George, thanks for another super chat. Thank God for the linesman. Well, thank God that Jackson timed his run wrong, as he's lost the ball again for Chelsea. But again, very scrappy, very scrappy. 2 minutes left of the additional 4 at the end of the first half. You're live on the Toon Review with Matchday Live. Thank you very much for joining us, everyone. Please do subscribe if you're new to the channel as we try and get to 28,000 subscribers. We're currently at 27,923. So we are doing really well. Welcome to all our new subscribers tonight. As Bruno has it now on the centre circle. Pings the ball out to the right-hand side to Livramento. Livramento against Gallagher. Gallagher makes the tackle through into Newcastle United. We've got to shore it up. Midfield's got to be better second half, Billy. We haven't seen enough. I mean, Longstaff's been dreadful.
He's been absolutely diabolical, yeah. Oh,
Share. That's a beautiful ball in and a great chance for Newcastle. Oh, it's over the top.
How much time did he want?
And Willock should have done a lot better than that.
How much time did he want then? Close to
what a ball by Fabian Schär, and Willock with a glorious chance. He's onside.
Well, listen, if he's not touched that, if it's a goal kick, how's that not a penalty?
Well, it's a corner, if anything else.
Well, but he give a goal kick. So what? So he's not touched it. He's brought Willock down. That's got to be a penalty kick, surely.
Well, I wrote a thank you for your 5 months of membership. Where the hell is Longstaff? Well, he's on the pitch apparently. But what a chance that is. He's got to score that, Billy.
You know, didn't he?
Yeah, he seemed to just take all the time in the world. That looked like a handball by Gallagher. All the Newcastle players appealing, but nothing given. Here's Gusto. A little flick from Cole Palmer. Gusto now. He's got Miggy to deal with. Miggy fighting every inch of the way, but Gusto's into the penalty area. Across it comes. Doesn't come very far. Good defending. Now Cole Palmer right by the corner flag. Spins back onto his left foot. Palmer spins around Dan Byrne. Still got it. Palmer plays it in. And it's come to Gusto now. Gusto will try and get it across to the back post where Gallagher is. Back down. And a chance for Raheem Sterling. Straight to the goalkeeper. And he'll be furious he didn't put that away. Raheem Sterling with a wonderful opportunity to put Chelsea ahead right on half-time. Yeah. And he blasted straight at the goalkeeper. But look at Longstaff again. What's he doing?
Well, he's not doing anything, is he? He's not even... And it took a slide in from Bruno to come and put him off. Longstaff is so passive, it's unbelievable. He really is passive.
And there is the half-time whistle at Stamford Bridge. It's certainly been a pulsating first half, Billy, but the first half ends Chelsea 1, Newcastle 1.
Yeah, they look dangerous on the attack, Chelsea. Palmer and Gusto down that left-hand side against Byrne. It's a match made for disaster, to be honest. But they took the lead. Few mistakes in the goal. Byrne got him beat by Gusto. Dubravka not commanding his box, not communicating with Botman, and a terrible clearance from Botman and a good finish from Jackson. We huffed and puffed, never really liked scoring until that fantastic goal from Isak. So we're going level. Just about deserved, I'd say so. We've had a good amount of the ball, but Longstaff's been absolutely diabolical. I've been supporting him. He needs to be off the pitch half time. He needs to be off the pitch half time because he's doing absolutely nothing.
Well, for me, Miley has got to come on. He's, this is Eddie's opportunity to tell me that he can see that somebody isn't performing, and you take him off. Even his off the ball stuff. I mean, that at the end there with Raheem Sterling, he was so slow. Thomas, what are you talking about? Saying Miley not eligible? Of course, he's eligible. Jesus Christ,
you've got the wrong Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis Hall can't play. But when Raheem went to shoot there, Longstaff's is just watching him, and Bruno has to throw himself in. Yeah, I mean, someone needs to realise that.
Well, even someone's got to give him a rocket, and no one's talking to him. Come on, Sean, get your arse in gear. What are you doing? He's been like it for the whole half. Slovenly, lazy, all those things that you don't want to about Longstaff hear about him. He's doing it all. So, someone needs to put a rocket in his arse, and Eddie Howe should be doing that. If he comes up second half, Eddie Howe's got to be right in his case. Sean, you've got 45 minutes to save your Newcastle United present career, because this ain't good enough. It's not good enough.
You need to rocket up his arse.
Well,
Pedro's asking if Anderson's got 45 minutes in him. I don't know, but he's trained all week. He's trained hard all week with the team. He's trained with the first team, so what you would say, yes.
Tom mentions there Longstaff is injured. I agree. I think he is injured, but still, you've got to have you've got to try. There's no effort there, mate.
Yeah, but Billy, if he's injured, get him off the fucking field. Well, he shouldn't be on the field if he's injured, and it's affecting him that much to the point where he is just completely anonymous in a game and losing the ball, and his passing's been shocking, and he's just watching players skip round him. Get him off. He shouldn't be on the field if he's injured.
There's been no effort for me. He can be injured if he wants, but he's got to put the effort in, and he's not doing it. He's not doing it.
Shambles, absolute shambles. And, we've got this is where Eddie needs to be ruthless. Longstaff's done nothing to deserve being ahead of Miley. Absolutely nothing. And his limitations in that first half are all to see. Absolutely all to see. Rolly's in the chat. Rolly, hope you're doing well, matey. Botman looks like he's completely devoid of confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that won't help him. The fact he didn't get a shout from, or if he did get one, he didn't hear it.
Yeah.
That's not going to help his confidence in the goalkeeper either.
Absolutely not. Right, we got Stato back with us. Please do keep subscribing if you're new. Nearly 2,500 watching Matchday Live right here on the Toon Review. Alex, I mean, look, good start, good first 5 minutes. We look really positive, and then we concede a shithouse of a goal. But we get an equaliser. We're in this game. We've had a lot more possession than Chelsea, no doubt about it. But the midfield hasn't been there tonight.
Longstaff's been absolutely abysmal. Longstaff, he made a good challenge on Cucurella once. He's tried to join in the attack, but it's just not there. He's injured. He's not got good confidence right now. Nothing's working. He needs to come off, in my opinion. He needs to come off. Miley or Anderson need to come on in the second half. Although we are actually better than Chelsea, I think, overall. Obviously, they've had a couple of late resurgent attacks towards the end of that half. But I think overall, I think we were the better side. I'm glad we managed to equalise a cracking goal from Isak. And we've been solid. Tino's been amazing. The referee has been awful and needs to give our players more protection. Cucurella should have had a yellow card. Sterling did one foul and got booked straight away for it. But Cucurella has gotten away with absolute murder. This is me defending Sterling here, who's not our player, so I don't think I'm being biased at all. I don't think Sterling deserved a yellow card for that. It was probably a little bit harsh. Cucurella should have had one, and he needs a warning, because Tino got absolutely clattered several times, and his ankle's a little bit sore. Gordon's had to go off. They're literally hurting our players. That's what the referee is there for, is to try and protect. That is his first job in football, to protect the players on the pitch, and he's not doing it.
Yeah. Mark saying don't get the negativity. We've been better than Chelsea. We're not being negative. We're pointing out the players on the pitch. If Longstaff is the weak link in the Newcastle side. He's doing nothing to justify being on that pitch when Lewis Miley is there, who is a better player, in my opinion, than Sean Longstaff, and can offer so much more at the moment, the way Longstaff is playing. But Alex, the injury to Gordon is sickening, really, because that looks like he's done his knee, which could see him out for a while.
Potentially, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, Murphy.
The way he flinched when he was getting the physio.
Yeah, he winced when that knee went back up.
Yeah,
that's really negative. We'll have to wait and see what's gone on there. However, Murphy's fine. He's come on and he took a set piece. He's looked fairly solid on the wing. Miggy on the left. I mean, it's working. It's balanced. We don't seem to have any replacements, but it's balanced, and we look like the better side. We should beat this team. Chelsea, haven't turned up in the sort of super clicked gelling way that they could. They're not great. You know, they've had a lot of luck go their way. They've had a lot of blocks that typically would go out for corners that have gone out for throw-ins. There's been a lot that they've been quite fortunate of, where we could have had a lot more in terms of corners, offensive set pieces. They've been quite fortunate. Two goal kicks that I think should have been our corners. So we should really be even more dominant in this game through no fault of our own. I think we've been solid. Back to basics with crossing, with overlaps. Tino's a breath of fresh air in attack. Isak's getting a little bit more of the ball, bit more of a sniff, bit of confidence. Willock looks great, absolutely great. Won the ball back several times in the first 5 minutes. We should win this game. We look like we're the better team. We need to kick on and win this game. We should get 3 points with the way we are at the moment. I'd be frustrated if we don't win this.
Guys, we are 74 subscribers away. 74 from 28,000. Please, please, please subscribe if you're new and you're enjoying what you're seeing here on the Toon Review. Lost in Thoughts, Calm in Silence. Thank you for your super chat. Tino has been class. The ref just isn't good enough. And Jens has joined as a member as well. So thank you very much for that, Jens, and your ongoing support of the channel. I'm really impressed with Murphy, Alex, as Jens has just sent in a super chat again saying, Longstaff, question mark, what WTF, get off, and I joined. Yes, he did. Murphy's, those crosses he put in, Alex, were just begging to be finished.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been really great at this. Jacob Murphy's always been a decent finisher. He did hit the post a lot, but he's got a decent right foot. His technical ability, he's got a great right foot. He's the kid in the playground that you always just let him take every free kick. I understand we've got great set piece takers in this side, but Murphy's got a decent right hit on him. He's got a high technical level with just general crossing and that kind of thing. It's solid. I think we need to use it more often. Eddie Howe looks like he's gone old school. Miggy's gone left. Miggy's whipped in a couple of balls. Murphy's whipped in a couple of balls. Tino's getting on his bike. We can have these. Everybody needs to go hell for leather because Cucurella ain't at it. The player that's knitting things together defensively for them is Gallagher. You can see he's a cut above the rest technically. You know, when he goes for a header, it's like when you play any racket sports like squash, tennis, anything like that, you get that old guy who's got all the flicks and tricks. Gallagher's doing that in the headers, or when he's surrounded by players, he's waiting and he gets them out of trouble. Gallagher is getting them out of trouble every single time with his calmness. So fair play to Gallagher. The rest of them they're wobbly. They are wobbly in defence. Gusto and Cucurella are decent in attack, Gusto especially, but they're there. They are there. Willock's powerful runs, Tino, Isak, they're definitely there. Murphy, I mean, he's had 2 accurate crosses already. He's only just come on the pitch.
Absolutely. Super chat from Keith Truscott. Thank you, Keith. Can see this being a late winner for either team, to be honest. Geordie Mick, thank you for yours. Hope you're well, buddy. Great job as always, boys. Thank you very much. Niall Powell, who's been a member now for 8 months, says Bruno, 3 good passes. He ain't showing much for the balls from the centre halves. I agree with that. We can improve. Both teams ain't great. We will win, but need Bruno on the ball. There's a few coming in, Billy, saying that comments coming in that Botman, he looks stiff.
Yeah. Well, the goal, it was, I think Dubravka should have been better for him. I think he should have done him a favour. I think he should have come and claimed the ball, or definitely shouted for it. But the clearance weren't great, and he did catch up with Jackson on one kind of run. So I'm not sure about that stiff as much, but that one goal, you can partly blame Byrne, you can partly blame Dubravka, and you can certainly blame Botman. Yeah, absolutely. Jesh Sandhu, thank you for your super chat. Fingers crossed there's only a knock or minor impact injury for Gordon. We need him for the rest of the season. Yep, absolutely we do. I do. Alex, the goal we conceded was a shocker, wasn't it?
It was just a poor clearance, and it's frustrating because all he's done there, Jackson. I mean, I say all he's done. I'm being a little bit fickle there. It was a good idea from Jackson. I hate to give him credit for it, but
but like we said in commentary, Alex, you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle, and he gambled.
I feel like it was lucky, but at the same time, I feel like it's a bit rude of me to call it lucky because he's had to try it. So fair play to him. I don't want to clap a goal, but it was solid, but I'm so frustrated that it was preventable. We crucified Tonali earlier on in the season for weak clearances. Botman, you're a centre half. You look like you're going to probably be a captain for somebody, whether it's us or the Netherlands. You're going to be an international. Got to do better than that. That was absolutely disgusting clearance.
It was. Super chat coming from Graham Ritchie. Thank you, Graham. Great commentary, lads. Still think we can win this game. Sean must come off. for his own sake. Well, time will tell on that one.
It's all right, Sean doing the running that he's doing, but to get there, he's always there 5 seconds after everything's happened. So, yeah, I agree.
This game's too intense for him. With Gallagher, Enzo, Caicedo, Cucurella being an absolute, he's being very physical. Sean's not in this. On the ball, off the ball, fine. He might be in the right structure, in the right shape, positioning. He's contributing, but it's not enough right now. Miley surely has got to be good enough for 45 in this, or Anderson. He's not doing much wrong. He's just not doing much right, and that's the problem.
He's not doing anything.
We can win this. We can win this, and we need a little bit more oomph. And the problem is we're getting oomph from everywhere else on the pitch, but not in his position. A Joe Linton or a Tonali, we absolutely pump these. We just need one more. We need a bit more of a click, and we haven't got that because Sean's struggling at the moment. Fine, injuries, confidence, whatever it is. But we need a change, I think. Just in
there's a few comments coming in saying Eddie will probably wait till his usual 65th minute.
Well, we have to be careful because, of course, Isak doesn't generally last 90 minutes. Willett doesn't generally last 90 minutes. So we've got to be careful what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. Dan, thank you for your super chat. And the anti-Newcastle agenda continues. The ref allowing this farce and doing nothing. Commentators mentioning nothing and praising Chelsea. It's a joke. Well, there you go. Don't listen to them. Listen to us. Usman, thank you for your super chat. Elliot Anderson, winner tonight. Well, we bloody hope so. We're 64 subscribers away from 28k now. 64. That's all we are. Can we get them before end of Matchday Live tonight? Please subscribe if you're new to the channel and you like what you see. Loads of football content on this channel with myself, Billy, Alex, and of course, Sam. Get subscribed if you're a big Newcastle United fan. Toon and Brown 89, thank you for your super chat. Remind me again why Miggy started over Murphy. Well, I thought Miggy's done all right tonight, actually. I think he's done okay. I'm quite pleased with Miggy's performance.
Yeah, but you'd be cheated off if you were Murphy getting dropped after that performance. So after said you'd be kind of, you'd think, well, how did I get in last game after the performance before? Yeah. Since he's come on, he's put his hand up, isn't he? And he's played really well, Murphy, as has Miggy, to be fair.
Root Cause, thank you for your super chat. Please bring Miley on, is the message from Root Cause. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I really want to see Miley on the pitch. I just don't see what Eddie sees, because surely Eddie is seeing the same as all the other supporters, that there's just nothing there. He's getting nothing from Sean Longstaff tonight.
Well, it's worse than that. He's actually contributing to our downfall in certain parts.
Yeah,
giving the ball away, making poor challenges. That right at the end now on Sterling, just literally watching and not even getting a challenge in. Bruno's come from 10 yards away to get a slide in. Yeah, not good.
Chelsea says, my fiance just heard you asking for subscribers and subscribed. Thank you very much. We're only 59 away now. 59, guys. It's incredible. Come on, we can do this. Newcastle now coming out of the tunnel. I'm just trying to see. I
think today, by the way, is the day we see. It is the day we see Anderson up front today. I think. I really do. Or it'll be Murphy or Anderson. One of those two will finish the game up front, I think.
Well, there's no changes from Newcastle. Alex, we'll see you at full time, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. Barnes is injured, by the way, for everyone asking.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I'll see you soon, Alex.
See you soon.
Channel Right, thank you for your super chat. Like to see Anderson come on. Well, there's no changes from Newcastle, Billy. Thoughts on that?
He's obviously going to give him another 10, isn't he? And I assume he's giving Longstaff a rocket. He has to have done. Because that just wasn't good enough.
It was just shocking. It really was. I just don't understand why he won't make it halftime change. I mean, someone better in that midfield, we go on and win this game. I think Alex is right. A better player in that midfield now, instead of Longstaff, we win this football match.
I agree.
And I think he's taken a hell of a risk keeping Sean Longstaff on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully he'll prove us all wrong now and score a couple and win us the game.
Yep. I mean, that would be nice. Absolutely.
It doesn't look like it's so far, does it?
I don't know how many straws you've got there that you're clutching at, Billy, but there are probably a few. As we're looking at Eddie Howe chomping down on his chewing gum there. I mean, it's hard to think how Eddie will be feeling at halftime, because I think he'll have thought, some of the lads, we've played okay without being too positive, if you see what I mean. But it's going to be Isak to get us underway, and we are underway for the second half. Ian Badman, thank you for your membership of 5 months. Snail Pace Longstaff, 10 men only. Well, yeah. And Chelsea starting the second half on the front foot here with Raheem Sterling trying to get it to Jackson. Share is there, and it's cleared away by Livramento. It's with Chalobah now, and he goes back to the goalkeeper. Look at Miggy flying in there on the goalkeeper. Livramento's heading out. Longstaff. Murphy, that's up into the London sky. Chalobah's underneath this and can only head it out to play and to throw into Newcastle just inside the Chelsea half. I mean, I think the thing is, Billy, if we get an early goal here in the second half, Chelsea's heads will drop because of how their season's going.
Well, they'll put the ball in our court. They've got to kind of come out at us then, and then we can hit them on the counter after that. So, yeah, if we can get next goal, I think we win the game.
Cider Eater, thank you very much for your super chat. Great commentary, lads. If anyone's game, really, but we need to sort some of the players to wake up. Hit that subscribe and like, everyone. TTR is the greatest. Thank you very much, Cider Eater. And again, Chelsea playing some risky football at the back. Petrovic eventually goes downfield. Good header that by Botman, but it drops to Enzo. Enzo now gives it to Gusto. Gusto out wide to Cole Palmer now. Palmer met with Dan Burn. Miggy also comes across, gets it inside for Caicedo. Stanley John Davey, welcome to Members Club. Thank you very much for signing up, and welcome to Members Club and your support of the channel, my friend.
Good pressure from Longstaff there.
Yep, and we're going to get the ball here. Now, here's Bruno into Isak. He's got Willock ahead of him. Isak, good strength. Manages to get it to Almiron. Almiron into the penalty area on his left foot, and it's tipped over the bar by Petrovic.
Good effort.
And Miggy really caught a hold of that one on his left peg.
Yeah, it all came from the press, the sustained press from Longstaff and Almiron and Murphy. Isak showed great strength to get the ball out to Almiron, and Almiron drove himself further wide, but did get a shot on target, and Petrovic could only parry it over the top. So another set piece. We've looked dangerous from set pieces.
Yeah, he caught that really well, actually. Miggy really put the laces through that. But a comfortable tip over the bar for the Chelsea goalkeeper. It is going to be Jacob Murphy, who has put some delicious deliveries in since he's come on the pitch.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it?
For the injured Anthony Gordon in the first half. And let's see where he puts this corner. Got some big men up. We'll go short again, though.
Come on.
And now it's Bruno. Bruno gets a cross in. Oh, nobody touches it. And it goes wide for a goal kick.
Oh, Bruno's got every right to expect someone to be flying in.
Why has nobody took a chance on that? It was a brilliant ball in.
Well, they're all offside, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
But hell's teeth.
That's why no one's running in. They're all offside. Lazy play that from the Newcastle people in the box, men in the box. They've got to come out as defenders. No one did. They all stood there. Yeah.
Bloody choke me with a nun's G-string, for God's sake.
I mean, nuns aren't really well known for wearing them kind of attire, are they?
Not you, Billy. I've never looked, to be honest, mate. I really haven't ever looked. As Petrovic kicks it straight out to play, and we get a throw in, which Livramento will take just inside the Chelsea half. Taking his time over the throw in here. Livramento again, just deflected. Raheem Sterling brings it away for Chelsea. Up to Jackson. Jackson is brought down by Sean Longstaff.
Well, good. At least he put a challenge in.
Yeah. Shame it was like 3 miles too late.
Yeah, but he brought him down. He's let him know he's there at least.
Yeah.
He did his ankle as well. Ooh. You getting the Facebook message, Paul?
Yeah, I've dealt with him. It hasn't quite. Yeah, it's worked. No, it hasn't. I'm sorting it. Edit. Save. Try again. Something's gone on with Facebook, I think. I know Facebook's been having problems, hasn't it? But it looks like anyone watching on Facebook is going to have a problem. They'll have to nip across to YouTube and watch it. Where we are only 47 away from 28k now. 47 subscribers. Come on, guys. You can get us there. It'll be an incredible night if we do. Here's Disasi now trying to go around Dan Burn. Almiron comes across, and I think Almiron's hurt himself, Billy. He's limping.
Yeah, he felt funny there, didn't he? But I mean, he's running funny as well, which
well, that's
he runs funny anyway. But he's running even. He looks like a one-legged chicken now instead of a two-legged one.
Well, he looks like he runs like a seagull in the middle of South Shields town centre. But
I mean, I'm not sure I shared Stato's kind of praise of Gallagher. I don't think he's been absolutely, okay defensively, but is he in the side for that? I'm not sure.
Well, I see his point. I mean, Gallagher's doing a lot of work, but he's not being effective, in my opinion. I mean,
no, absolutely not.
He's certainly working hard, but
Sean's working hard.
Well, is he? Here he is on the ball, Longstaff. Little ball out now to Livramento, to Murphy. Murphy taken out, but manages to get it back to Livramento, running at the Cookie Monster. Oh, he played a lovely ball in there. Just Isak had gone the other way. Otherwise, it would have been a lovely move.
Yeah.
But Livramento's been absolutely superb tonight. Absolutely superb. Jackson flicks it on. Share, calm headed down to Sven Botman.
Miggy's okay.
Now Miggy on the halfway line, yeah. Bruno, nice touch forward to Longstaff. Sorry, to Byrne. What's Dan Byrne doing there? Because now Cole Palmer is completely free on the right-hand side here for Chelsea. Yeah. Byrne's managed to get himself back, but Cole Palmer, he's jinked round. He's gone through all of them, crossed it in, and nobody's there to tap it home for Chelsea. Great ball across the box from Cole Palmer on his right foot, but nobody gambled for Chelsea this time, thankfully, Billy.
Yeah, I mean, what Dan Byrne was doing, not getting back. I'll never.
Yeah, but did you see the way he danced past Longstaff there? Look at this.
His feet were like that.
Just, dear me. Oh,
Byrne's legs will be like that tonight at the end of it. The way he's been turned and twisted all night.
Oh, dear God.
But again, Longstaff.
Byrne's legs have been twisted more than the Dutch hooker, but that's nice. And Newcastle break forward now with Isak. It's a 3-on-3 because Willock's made some ground up on the left-hand side. It's not a great ball from Isak. And Gusto brings it away from Chelsea. End-to-end stuff now at Stamford Bridge. Plays it into Jackson now. Jackson, right side of the penalty area. Knocks it back to Cole Palmer, who's on his left foot this time. Turns onto his right. Palmer, great interception by Almiron and brings it away. Little ball to Willock and back to Almiron now. Almiron, ball out to the right to Bruno. Murphy. Murphy knocks it onto Isak. Isak spins, but the Cookie Monster gets in the way, and it's a throw to Newcastle.
Yeah, Isak has to be stronger there. Isak had to be a little bit stronger there. He could have put Murphy back in, couldn't he? Absolutely. I want to see someone kick Palmer. Someone's got to kick Palmer before the end of this game. He needs to be shown he has to respect us. And no one's got near him so far.
Not to injure him, just let them know that we're there.
No one's been near him so far, which is disappointing for me.
Anyway, here is Botman. And now Bruno. Bruno plays it out to Miggy. Oh, God almighty. Miscontrols the ball and it goes out for a throw-in.
See, Miggy's another one. Can he last 90 minutes? People talk about making subs left, right and centre.
Some are going to have to, Billy. Cucurella headed on. Shares header. I think Isak was off. Surely here Isak was offside there. No flag came up. It was terrible defending that by Chelsea. Bruno's header forward now. Cleared away by Chalobah. Bit of head tennis going on until a brilliant chest down from Share just to calm the player down and finds Bruno again. Bruno out to Almiron on the left-hand side. Almiron bringing it forward into the penalty area. He's going to the byline. Gets the ball across and just intercepted by Disasi.
Yeah, someone's got to go near post from there.
And now Gusto brings it away for Chelsea. Plays it out to Cole Palmer. Palmer's first time ball into Sterling. Sterling going against Sven Botman here. Sterling still and wide of the post.
Yeah, good defending that from Botman. He forced him wide. Give him nowhere to go, really. Good jockeying, defending.
The only place he could go there, Billy, was near post, wasn't it? And Dubravka will have that covered all day.
Yeah, it was really good defending. Really good defending that from Botman. Jockeying, not jumping in and force Sterling to basically kick it wide.
Yeah, clever defending. Botman will have been aware if he tries to go even a little bit of a foot in.
Yeah, he's going over.
Sterling would throw himself to the floor. But anyway, we're now only 42 subscribers away from 28,000. Come on, guys. Keep those subscriptions coming in. Come and be part of this amazing community on the Toon Review. The ball's back with Botman. Botman into Bruno. Flicked with the outside of his foot. I think we're the better team here, Billy, by a long way.
Come on.
A ball by Willock.
I'm not sure. I think Almiron should have been alive to that.
Really?
Yeah. Wasn't that far in front of him. He was on his back feet, wasn't he? Back feet.
But I do think we're the better side, Billy. I think if looking at this the second half, it's us that look more likely.
What's he doing there?
Botman, dear me. I mean, Guys, please be respectful in the chat. Mrs. Toon reviews on a high horse, and she does not take any crap in the chat. So please make sure that you're respectful to everybody's opinions in the chat, please. Oh, I'll tell you what, Bruno was very close to... Oh, Mickey, that's shocking. He's given it straight to Sterling. But he's come back to help out. But here's Gallagher now. Gallagher for Chelsea. Gusto played slightly behind him, which has enabled Newcastle to get players back. Oh, this is a chance for Chelsea. It's Gallagher in the penalty area. But again, he's had to go backwards to Cole Palmer. Palmer trying to get his shot in, but good work by Miggy. Denied him the shooting opportunity. Caicedo now from around 35 yards. Out wide to Gallagher again. Gallagher will put it in the box. It's a good cross. Botman is there. Only as far as Cole Palmer, but great defending again by Newcastle. And Bruno brings it away. Bruno needs help here. And he's taken down, but no free kicks as the referee.
There's people standing watching him. William was standing watching him.
Nobody helping him at all. And now Gusto into the penalty area again. Cross comes in. Botman again puts his foot behind it, but it just comes to Disasi. Newcastle got to get a grip here. Poor clearances. Cole Palmer again. No real movement in front of him. Goes wide to Enzo. He's got the Cookie Monster on the left, but goes back to Caicedo now. Further forward to Gallagher. Gallagher spins and gives it to Gusto. Gusto on the right-hand side. Inside now to Conor Gallagher. Gallagher comes inside. Enzo, back to Caicedo. It's good defending this by Newcastle. Chelsea trying to find a way through. They're going to have to put the ball in the box now. Deflected slightly. Botman is there. And now Dan Burns should get this away for Newcastle United. Oh, he's sliced this.
Fuck off.
Hey, dear.
Jonas, yeah, you need to pause your stream, mate, and wait for us to catch up, basically. We probably are behind, but...
Yeah, that's why we always say just pause it. Oh, God! Cole Palmer scores! Wow. And again, he's left with a mile of space just to bury it into the corner.
It's been coming, to be fair. I mean, they've had a lot of pressure in the past couple of minutes, and no one got near Cole Palmer then. And this is what's ridiculous, man.
That shouldn't happen on a football field. Shoot me in the face with elephant shit. That is crap.
Someone's got to kick him early doors and just let him know if people are there. No one's put a tackle on him tonight. Not one tackle on Cole Palmer. And he's going to punish you for that because he's a good player.
Where's the defending, man? I mean, look at him. Willock's not even looking at him. And then look, nobody goes to him.
Yeah, it's Botman again, isn't it? I think you'll find this is Botman again. But he's just sneaked in behind, hasn't he? No one's got... Oh, dear me, it's through his legs. Lucky again, really.
Yeah, but again, Billy, you don't take a chance, you don't score.
Yeah, it's a good goal. It's a good goal. He's a clever player, isn't he, Cole Palmer? He's good.
Yeah, he is.
He's snuck in behind, but, you know, someone's got to be aware of what's around them, and no one was then. And as I said earlier, you've got to get... He's not been tackled all night. Not one tackle has been put on that lad all night.
Not once. Oh, dear. Dear, dear, dear. 2-1 to Chelsea. 58 minutes gone. Murphy now plays a ball in, looking for Isak. Chalobah got there, comes to Longstaff on the edge of the box, and he does absolutely nothing with it. As you get this lazy motherfucker off the pitch! For God's sake, man!
Yeah, it's got to come off now. Oh, dear.
Oh, now Sterling's through on goal. Livramento's back trying to get there. In fact, it's Shea, but it's Sterling. Still Sterling. It's still Sterling. It's off the line. And Botman, no, it's Dan Burn gets himself back to get it off the line.
Oh, referee.
Oh, holy Tom and Jerry, this is absolutely bizarre, man. Get Longstaff off.
I mean, Sterling should do much better there, shouldn't he?
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, Fabian Schär did well. I think that just put him off a little bit.
Yeah.
But then Dubravka, to be fair, came off his line, did well.
Yeah, he did.
And a good block on the line from Dan Burn eventually. And that's a free kick, surely, referee. How is that not a free kick?
And again.
Good work by Willock. Gets it back to Burn. Burn now to Bruno. Bruno across to Isak on the edge of the box. Isak goes for the curler, but can't get the angle on it.
I think you should have put Bruno back in there. Yeah, but
Sterling didn't seem confident at all there, did he? I mean,
no, he didn't. No.
He does Dubravka, but then, you know, we've got two men back on the line. And look at Dan Burn, just comes across in time and blocks it with his right thigh.
Yeah, Dubravka held up play so people could get back, which is good goalkeeping. But this is a complete mirror of the first half, isn't it? We started one in the second half. This was the first.
Yeah.
And they've scored.
Cucurella now. Cole Palmer. Sorry, Gallagher does well. Gets it back to his defender. But that's sheepish. And again, Longstaff falls over. Oh, dear. And Jackson throws himself to the floor. And, of course, gets a free kick. Of course he does.
Fucking bollocks.
Well, we're up to the hour mark. It's Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 1. Again, Newcastle start the second half very well, but then let themselves down. Cole Palmer scoring in the 58th minute and has given Chelsea the lead back. And, well, we just shoot ourselves in the foot constantly. And, again, with how is Longstaff still on the pitch? How has he still got an hour? It beggars belief. As Chelsea now come back again.
And look, no one knew him again. Someone's going to get a challenge on him.
Cole Palmer plays it for Gusto, but this time Dan Burn is back there. That's a foul. Good work from Dan Burn there, cutting across in front of Gusto and getting the free kick.
I mean, we've given Cole Palmer the freedom of Stamford Bridge tonight.
Yeah, we have. We certainly have.
We know he's a danger man. We know how good a player he is. Someone's got to get a challenge on him.
Yeah, Lewis Potter, thank you for your super chat. How have we played so far? Missed the first half. I'd say mixed, but we're losing. So, we haven't done enough in front of goal, to be honest. I mean, Petrovic has made one save from Miggy, which was a comfortable save, and we put some good balls into the box which haven't been converted.
Mansell, yes, we do need a fit Sean Longstaff in the squad. Absolutely, we do, but not this one. Absolutely not.
I can't. There can't be anybody. Chubby Jam, we'll see you later, you bell end.
Thanks for the subscription, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Calling us Toon mugs, but see you later. I mean, I don't see how we get back into this with 10 men, Billy, because that's how we're playing at the minute. We've got 10 men with Longstaff on the field.
Yeah, we've got to start getting Murph back in the game again. I mean, again, they've taken control of the territory and the possession again, haven't they? Which is what they did in the first half. But they're not a great side, and just give them, most of them, the freedom of the pitch to play in, which irritates me, I've got to say. And a lot of that's down to Longstaff, but it's not just Longstaff. There's other players that haven't performed tonight as well.
Yep. Fabian Scher pings a ball out the left-hand side. Gusto intercepted, but Almiron gets there. Plays it back to Dan Burn, who's got to be quick here because Cole Palmer's on him. Back to Botman.
Come on, Palmer, come on him. I want to see a 50-50 with Cole Palmer involved. I want to see him get kicked. I do, honestly. Something's got to put him off his game. And we'll just
listen, I agree, mate. I just think he's had, like you say, he's had the freedom of Stamford Bridge. And again, we're just toddling around with it at the back now. That's a forward ball by Botman, which Miggy gives chase to. Gusto is with him. Almiron, right to the corner flag, but Gusto does well. But Newcastle win a throw in right by the corner flag.
Yeah, I think Miggy did well there as well, to be fair to him. It wasn't great with the balls, but he managed to manufacture something out of it. We're going to see Dan Burn hurl a long throw in. Don't think so with his shoulders.
No, it doesn't look that way, does it? But again, he's looking for movement here, and there's none.
Yeah.
Gets it now from Isak. Back to Burn. And Burn's lost the ball. And it's a Chelsea throw in. I mean, that is a dangerous place to... I mean, if Burn hasn't got a long throw in him, there must be somebody else on that bloody pitch who has a long throw in them.
Well, the point of, fullbacks always take throw-ins, and if he's got a bad shoulder, it kind of defeats the object, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We know we're causing problems for them in the box. I mean, they're looking at Cole Palmer as if he's the greatest gift to football at the minute. Mentioning Southgate with him and that. But he's literally had freedom of the pitch to play him tonight. Anyone could play in that situation.
Yeah. That's a poor touch by Willock. Allowed Palmer to nip in and get the ball, but the ball down the line isn't great. And Fabian Scher will sweep up for Newcastle back to Dubravka. I mean, again, this is what annoys me, Billy. When we're getting beat like this, we're so slow moving it out.
Yeah. It's our time we're wasting, not anyone else's. I mean, the camera is fully on Cole Palmer on Sky at the minute. It's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, because
it's the closest anyone's got to him or not, I guess.
Yeah.
Cameron.
That's a nice pass. Longstaff now down the line. And that's a good ball. And it sets Livramento away down the right-hand side. Livramento still going. Pulls it back. Oh, almost there. Yeah, Caicedo beats it. But again, Isak was waiting for the ball to come to him. Yeah. Caicedo said, well, if you're going to do that, I'm going to intercept the ball. You've got to go for the... You've got to get to the ball, not expect the ball to come to you.
You've got to have the aggression to go in and try and win the ball in them areas. Don't just, it's... I know we know Isak isn't like that, but you've got to be as a striker, I think.
Yeah. Burn did really well there against Jackson to win the ball. Here's Bruno now for Newcastle. He's going to go out to the right-hand side looking for Jacob Murphy. He's overhit it. And I'll throw it to Chelsea. Where's the changes, man? Come on!
Yeah.
You've got Anderson and Miley, two very, very capable players, and you're not changing sod all.
Well, it's time, haven't we? Just a couple of minutes from now, he's, I don't actually know what Jason Tindall actually does. I literally don't. And people kind of hero worship him. He doesn't do anything for me. He should be on his case now saying this isn't good enough, telling him what's going on. If he can't see it, someone's got to tell him.
Well, somebody has to. But to be honest, it never happens like that. I mean, Up the Mags is saying it's not 68 minutes yet. That's when he normally makes the subs.
That's true.
Here's Isak. Oh, that's a foul, referee.
Give it for the first time.
And he tells Caicedo, you pulled me shirt, obviously. I don't think you're going to intimidate Isak, mate. Prick.
And Caicedo and Fernandes have been kind of invisible as well, haven't they?
Yeah. But they haven't had to be fully in the game, Billy. That's the problem. Because our midfield hasn't given them enough problems. 32 subscribers away now from 28K. 32. Come on, guys. Come on.
Tell your brother, your sister, and your mama too.
Your granny, your nurse, your doctor, anybody. Come on.
Your dog's next door neighbour. Anyone.
Absolutely. In comes the free kick from Murphy again. It's a peach, and Burn is up and heads it very, very wide.
He might hurt himself the way he's landed there. Yeah, absolutely. That's his shoulder gone. 50p piece head as well.
Kicking his leg on the floor. That does not look good for Big Dan Burn. Meanwhile, Jack Chamberlain, thank you for your super chat. FFS Longstaff off, Anderson on, cracking commentary as always, guys. Thank you very much.
He's done his shoulder there, no doubt about it. Oh, I don't know, maybe not, because he's kind of leaning on both of them now. Is he maybe winded himself?
I don't know, but Elliot Anderson, no, that's Emil Kraft, Billy.
Yeah, he should have been far back with the header, though, to be fair.
Yeah, and I'm trying to, Anderson looks like he's coming on as well. I think Burns done. No, he's getting the thumbs up from the physio, so I don't think Burns done.
I think he's winded himself the way he's landed. Yeah. But he should have done way better with the header. Way better.
Well, who's Emil Kraft coming on for? Unless Burns coming off, he's putting Kraft right back and Tino left back.
The next going to slot Kraft in the middle of the park. I mean, Burns just had the thumbs up saying he's okay, so he's up to his feet. Yeah. He looks all right.
Yeah.
He's taking his armband off. Is he? Yeah, he's coming off.
He's coming off, yeah.
So that'll be Livramento to left back and Kraft to right back, I guess.
Yeah.
You should just brought Target on, I guess.
But who does Anderson replace? It's got to be Longstaff.
I'm going to say it's going to be Isak. I don't know.
How is Longstaff getting away with it, man?
Well,
where's Miley?
It's Livramento for Burn. That's obviously sorry.
No, Burn it's Kraft for Burn.
Kraft for Burn. Yeah. But this is the interesting one. Will it be Longstaff or will it be
Miggy?
Miggy.
It's Miggy. I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that.
No, and Miggy's been okay tonight as well.
Miggy's played well tonight. That's a shocker.
Which way did he go? Did he put Willock on the left wing and Allenton inside him, or did he put Allenton out on the left wing?
Yeah, I just think he sticks. I just think it's like for like Billy. Yeah, I think Anderson will go to the left.
They're bringing Mudryk on.
That's a crazy decision, Billy. If Anderson's going to come on, I'd have played a midfield alongside. Get Longstaff off. He's a passenger. And here come Chelsea again.
Oh, and they're looking very dangerous. That's a well, dear. Botman's gone down as well now. He's done himself. Yeah. That's Botman's knee gone, I think.
Too good.
His old
referee.
It's his heel.
Botman's ankle.
Ankle Achilles. It's a free kick. Yeah. The referee should have given a free kick for that. He didn't.
He's holding his Achilles again, isn't he? He's up, but he's not putting any much weight on that at all. Mudryk is coming on for Raheem Sterling. I think Sterling's been shite tonight, by the way. Mudryk, the man that got the winner in the Carabao, of course.
Well, the equaliser.
Yes, sorry, the equaliser, yeah. Yes, well, yeah. I just don't see. I don't. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys, but I don't see how Longstaff. I know a lot of people in the chat are now questioning how Longstaff is still on the pitch, and rightly so.
Yeah, I agree.
Rightly so.
And there was some kind of talk that he could have come off at half time, and I would agree with it. But good ball, that.
That's a very good ball. If Murphy can keep that in, which he can. How did that linesman say it's gone out? He wasn't even up with play. Flipping Nora. It's like the linesman ran to the corner flag and then he put his flag up.
Well, we need to press here. We need to, they don't look comfortable under the press, so can we just get a good press in this time?
Yeah. Sinead, thank you very much for your super chat. Petition to get Billy on for Longstaff. TTR Heart, thank you very much.
Well, you know what? I'd kick Cole Palmer for the only thing I did.
23 subscribers away from 28,000, guys. This will be monumental if we can hit it tonight. Plenty time left on the Matchday live show, as Petrovic has just been booked for time wasting, Billy.
Yeah.
With 20 minutes to go in the game.
How the mighty have fallen, eh? Big Chelsea, time wasting at home against little old Newcastle.
Yeah, dear me. Oh, come on, Sean. You've got to be stronger there. My God, man, they're just mincing through us.
That's a good tackle, though.
Cole Palmer again on the right-hand side. Palmer, good tackle. Joe Willock, excellent work. But then we lose it, but then get a deflection and manage to... Oh, what a late tackle. That is on Anderson. But we get away with it. And now Tino Livramento goes forward down the left-hand side. He's trying to be chopped down about 6 times. And finally, we get a foul and a yellow card to Caicedo, the cheating piece of garbage.
Well, they tried about 4 or 5 occasions to hack him down, didn't they?
Yep. Look how many times here. Look, Enzo comes in, goes in again. He can't get him.
Choice. If he don't get him,
and then Caicedo does get him eventually. Definite yellow card.
Yeah, absolutely.
Araz, thank you. Subscribing from Malaysia, enjoying your honest, true fan commentary. Thank you very much, Araz. Welcome to the Toon Review, my friend. 28 subs to go, Billy.
18.
28. No, 18. My maths is shocking tonight. Holy cow. Anyway, we've got a free kick with Murphy. He can put another blinder in here. Can anyone get on the end of this?
Yeah, let's hope Sven Botman or Fabian Schär or somebody with a bit of height can get their head on it. It's going to be an in-swinger.
Yep.
Just don't overdo it.
Short
Give him back then.
And now back. Yeah, nah. We're going to get a corner out of it. But, we wasted that. Get it in the sodden box, man.
Don't let Murphy take it. Let someone else get it. Bruno's corner kicks were fantastic the other day. He's not took one tonight.
It's going to be Murphy to take it. Again, Bruno looking for the short one. Put it in the box, man.
Well, we've seen that they don't like it. They don't like it in the air in the box. And
they certainly don't.
Botman, he's got Fernandez on him. He's been manhandled off the ball there.
Awful corner from Murphy, but he's lucky to get that back. He gets a second opportunity to put the ball in. That's a much better ball, but Petrovic is there.
Yeah, too near the keeper.
Oh, God almighty.
Yeah, I'd like to see Bruno get a chance. That's a terrible throw, by the way.
It is. We've won the ball back. And this is Isak on a little mazy run here, looking for options, but there's no help up with him at all. But that's a nice bit. Oh, Cucurella just got a stud on it, you lucky git.
Clown-faced twat.
Oh, God, Longstaff again. So weak, man. Give our. Here's Anderson. Plays it out now to Willock. Willock's got an overlapping Livramento. Plays inside to Bruno. This is an opportunity here. But Bruno skips back inside. Whips it across to the right-hand side where Emil Kraft is waiting.
Yeah, he did. Left one in there.
Certainly did. Botman now. 16 minutes to go of the 90 minutes. There will be injury time, obviously, but nice little 1-2 between Bruno and Elliot Anderson there. Again, Bruno looking for somebody to make a run. He's got it on the right-hand side. We seem to delay that forever. Now gets it to Kraft. Emil Kraft's got Sean Longstaff up with him. Here's Longstaff. Longstaff into the box, right to the back post, headed down. Isak is there. Oh, dear me.
Awful, wasn't it?
Good work by Livramento, and then it just hacked away into the sky by Enzo.
Just panicking, aren't they?
I mean, how we didn't get a shot in there, I do not know, Billy. How on earth did we not get a shot in there?
Yeah, they're panicking. We can certainly, this game isn't done yet, folks. I think we can get ourselves back into it and maybe even go ahead if we can maintain this kind of, because they are panicking at the back. They are shitting themselves, no doubt about it.
Yep. Here's Elliot Anderson now. Plays it all the way back to Botman on the halfway line into Cher, who's in the D. Gives it to Kraft. Kraft down the line for Murphy. Murphy now.
Nice football. Really nice football.
Yep. But Chelsea managed to get it away.
Well, come on,
and now Jackson skips around Botman. And I don't think Botman's got the pace to get back. Jackson is away. Cole Palmer is making a dash into the box, but Jackson pushed back. Here's Mudryk. Oh, Mudryk's in. Mudryk's going to score. It's 3-1 to Chelsea. And we are Allo with a shot at the back. It's absolutely sham bloody bollocks.
And you look at bloody Cher there. Look at the attitude when he went past him.
It was shocking. Choke me with a fucking fish finger. Absolutely shocking.
They don't deserve this, that's for certain. But counter-attack, so we're going to get caught. We are pushing. That's what they wanted. And Kraft got caught on the side. Jackson did well, to be fair to him. But I mean, look at Cher there. Now look at Cher. Oh, I've let him go. So what?
That's Botman running back, Billy.
No, I mean the bloke that put the challenge in on Botman's over with Jackson. You watch Cher in the middle here. Now.
Oh, dear me. I mean, Mudryk will get the goal because obviously he.
You can't fault Kraft's effort there to try and get back, but yeah, as good as he got away with murder there. Little nutmeg on Cher, but Cher just stood and let him do it in the end.
It was awful defending. John Roberto, thank you for your super chat. Says you are finished. Ha ha. Well, yeah, but thank you for your money. Phil, thank you for your super chat. Eddie has left the changes too late. I hope I'm wrong. Well, the fact that he's took the wrong person off in Miggy Almiron, but I never thought I'd ever say that either, to be honest.
Well, he's still got Longstaff out there now, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Yep. Miley's more of an attacking player. We're 2 goals down. Why is he still on the pitch? Look at that. You've got to seriously question Eddie Howe at the minute, Billy. Why Longstaff is still on the pitch.
I agree. I totally agree.
Nice ball out to the right-hand side now to Jacob Murphy. Bruno making great, coming at the edge of the box. Murphy, that's a great cross. Petrovic just out jumps Isak and holds onto the ball. I mean, I can't believe we 3-1 down against it. I mean, if we're 3-1 down to this load of shite, Billy, this doesn't bode well.
This could get worse as well, Paul, because I mean, we're going to have to push forward. They're going to be on the attack constantly now, counter-attack constantly.
And here they come again. It's a 4-on-4. This is Mudryk running against Fabian Cher. Mudryk into the box, plays a little clip ball through. Good interception by Bruno, and Newcastle get away with the ball. I mean, we look knackered, Billy. We've had what, 9 days off, and we look tired.
Yeah.
Chelsea, look at that, man. Jackson into the box. Palmer spins away, and Dubravka manages to come out and get the ball. This could be 4 or 5, this, Billy.
Yeah, I agree. We've just gone to pieces, haven't we? Absolutely gone to pieces. And again, middle of the park, there's absolutely nothing there. Bruno's trying to do it all on his own. We look knackered now. He can hardly be involved in it. And Longstaff is just in what he's done all game, which is nothing.
Yeah, Chris Butcher.
No shout there. No shout there on Bruno. Cole Palmer just stood up behind him and took it off him. No shout whatsoever. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, this now.
Chris Butcher, I've had enough of Eddie. We look awful. They've down tools here, Billy. They've just down tools.
Yeah, I agree.
On a positive note, we're only 14 subscribers away. 14 from 28,000. So it still could be a great night for the channel. Although these bunch of blooming bottle jobs, really, at the minute.
The problem now is Willock's dead on his feet. Isak's dead on his feet. Where are we going to get goals from? But the manager must make changes. Refuses to do so.
Well, I can see 2 players stripping off, ready to come on. I think one of them's Miley. I don't know who the other one is. Lewis Miley's definitely coming on. Keith Truscott, thanks very much for your super chat. He says, that's it. I've had it with Eddie Howe now. There's a lot of people swinging, Billy.
Oh, he's given a free kick for that. You absolute shithouse referee.
Of
you
course
absolute shithouse.
Of course, Caicedo's gone down rolling around.
Absolute shithouse decision there.
Croon.
Yeah, Miley and It's White, isn't it?
That's
Joe
Joe
White.
White, yeah. Surely one of them's Longstaff. Please,
Well,
God.
It'll be Willock and Longstaff, won't it? Or I guess it could be Isak.
Well, we're about to find out. The first one off is
Willock, yeah.
Willock. Oh, dear me.
And the other one's got to be Longstaff, surely.
It's got to be.
It's Bruno.
No, surely not. Oh, my fucking God.
It's Bruno. He's saving it. He's saving him, so he's not
He's through the game. He's through the game, Billy.
It's through the towel in here.
He's through the fucking game.
I've had this in my head for a while. I'm a how-out person. You do not do that in a football game. You do not take your best player off the pitch when there's still a chance of you getting a point. For me, it's done with me now.
That's shocking. And the fact is, I mean, what's the point of giving Bruno 10 minutes rest before Man City, for fuck's sake?
He doesn't want
Get a grip, man.
He doesn't want him booked, but besides the point, we've still got a chance of getting something out of the game.
He wouldn't be suspended for the FA Cup, though, would he?
No, but he would be for the league game, wouldn't he, against West Ham?
Well, yeah, but
so what?
You can't think like that.
We can get a point out of this. There's still 18 or 10, 15 minutes to go. He's took his best player off the pitch.
And left Sean Longstaff on again.
Well, I'm a how-out man. That's me doing with it.
I'll tell you what, there is no excuse for that. None at all.
That's me doing with it, unless he's injured, of course. But he walked off the pitch okay. No signs of him being injured. And, of course, if we do come back with equal with Bruno off the pitch, then it'll be a masterclass. But it's not going to happen, is it?
Ball in from Murphy, headed away by Chalobah. 9 minutes left of the 90, and whatever injury time it has to be played. With 3 subscribers away from 28k. You guys have stepped up to the plate tonight. Thank you so much to everybody for becoming a subscriber of the Toon Review. We love you all. Welcome to all our new members. Can we get to the mighty 28? This channel is growing faster than a sunflower. It's tremendous. Thank you, everybody. And here's Gallagher again now. I mean, Chelsea can just take the piss if they want to here, Billy, to be honest.
Yeah, of course they can. I mean, the game was still there for us. We're 2 goals behind. It takes a second to score a goal. We score the next goal. Chelsea's heart starts to go. There was a point in this for us if we really wanted it. To take your best player off, you create everything. Oh, it's absolutely. It's what. I mean, what is the point?
I mean, what is the point of getting, saying, we've got Man City at the weekend. It's at the Etihad. Nobody expects us to do anything.
Well, it's to me, it's about stopping him from getting booked, but he's shown no sign of getting booked all game.
No, that's a load of crap.
To me, what it is, it's waving the white flag. It's an absolutely disgusting, disgraceful decision, and one I don't want any part of. I think he should be gone. I'd sack him. I'd have his P45.
I am really shocked he's thrown the game, because that's exactly what he's done by leaving Longstaff on. It's a shocking decision. It's a shocking decision. How he's got another full game. Let's be honest, he keeps playing him for the full game as well. Doesn't take him off. Doesn't ever take him off, Billy.
No.
You've got to start asking questions. It's human freaking nature. You've got to ask questions.
That's surrender for me. What he's done tonight is surrender. It's cowardice. It's surrender. We nearly scored then as well.
Murphy's ball in. Isak just couldn't get a touch on it. It's kept in at the far side by Tino Livramento. Back now to Elliot Anderson. That's not good from Elliot Anderson, and we've lost the ball again. And Caicedo brings it away for Chelsea. They've got a man free on the left-hand side here in absolutely acres of space, which is Conor Gallagher. I don't know where Emil Kraft has gone. I think he's got back eventually, but here's Gallagher. Good work by Kraft to win the ball. But Gallagher took it off him. In fact, it's Elliot Anderson. How is Elliot Anderson the right back position?
What are we doing here?
Oh, what are we doing, man?
We're over the 28k anyway.
Yes, we are. Thank you very much, guys. We've hit 28,000 subscribers. But we're in Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm delighted, but I'm watching a shit show here. I mean, honestly, wow. Yeah, Mary, thank you very much for your super chat. Congrats on reaching 28,000. Thank you very much. Let's keep the subs coming in, guys. That big 30,000 show is heading our way. Ryan's been a member now for, of course, he's a mod as well. 2 years and 2 months. He says PIF need to flex their muscles and go buy out Simeone's contract. No way we can finish mid-table.
Well, something's got to be done, because what he's done tonight, to me, is he's waved the white flag. He's surrendered. It's disgusting for me. No Newcastle United manager or player should be allowed to do that. To me, I'd have his P45 ready for him in the dressing room afterwards. Anyway, we're on the attack.
Yep. Here is Murphy. Tried to play it in, blocked by Conor Gallagher. Bounces as far as Kraft. Kraft gets it back to Murphy. An opportunity to get the ball in the box again. Goes for the short ball in. Nice little 1-2 there. Ball comes in. A corner to Newcastle. Just under 5 minutes of normal time left. And Cucurella walks onto the pitch and then starts holding his ankle. What a absolute... Look at him, man. Oh, no. I mean, how is he on that much money and he looks like that? Anyway, Cole Palmer's coming off. Harry Austin, thank you for being a member for 23 months. Congrats on 28K. Thank you for all the content. Much love from San Antonio, Texas.
And I guess he's been the man of the match tonight, but, he's been allowed to.
Yep.
He's been allowed to. He's been given the freedom of the pitch. And, when you play Chelsea, you know the danger man now. You think someone would have done something to him at some point in the match. Not been tackled all game. Tackled all game. Obviously, a fantastic player, but God, he's had the red carpet rolled out for him tonight.
There is a lot of disgruntled fans in the chat, it's fair to say, and rightly so tonight, I think. The fact that what we've seen from the substitutions has been nothing short of disgraceful. I don't understand at all his reasoning for what he's done. But don't forget, Billy and Alex will be doing their podcast immediately after the game over on Patreon. That link is down in the description. For a small fee a month, you get much more content from the Toon Review away from the camera. I'll be doing one for YouTube, of course. Billy, anything else you want to mention? Yeah,
in the meantime, while we're recording our kind of post-match kind of thoughts, get yourself over to Chris and Mark on Evermore TV. They do a fantastic after-game review. I think there'll be a few sparks flying tonight with Chris. So get yourself over to their fantastic channel. And a friend of ours as well.
Well, Chris doesn't hold back, does he, to be honest?
Absolutely not.
Lewis Potter, thank you very much for your super chat. As it's into the night London sky, flicked on again. And it's now with, Longstaff. I mean, how long does he want to play that ball there? He's lost it. And Chelsea break away again with Mudryk, who's just gone through the whole Newcastle back line here, right to the byline. Murphy's done brilliantly to come across. And that's fantastic effort from Jacob Murphy, by the way. Absolutely outstanding. And he sent Mudryk into the boards, which we love to see. But Jesus Christ, Billy. As Gusto wins it back off Anderson, Anderson's been shocking since he's come on, Billy. He's done absolutely nothing.
Well, you can expect that. He's just
absolutely. It's to come into a game like this. I mean, Jesus, he should have been on. He should have been out there, getting really pushing himself at halftime, and then getting on at halftime. To be honest, and getting in some proper minutes. But look at this work by Jacob Murphy to get back on Mudryk. That's fantastic effort. Absolutely superb effort from Jacob Murphy. Samsonite Dove, member for 18 months. Thank you, buddy. What a game to celebrate 18 months. Teetering on doubting how is the man for the job. Well, judging by the chat, I think a lot of people are swaying that way tonight. Dr. House, thank you for your super chat. Love the content as always, lads. Terrible tonight. Absolutely. And we've got another super chat coming in from Tomeo, and to think some clowns online were hyping Eddie Howe to manage England.
Well, I hope he gets the job.
NUFC 1892, thank you for your super chat. Once again, Newcastle make a terrible team look good. And can someone please tell me how Longstaff is still on? Well, I don't know. I can't answer it. I cannot answer it. I'm flabbergasted, actually. You know what, Billy? I'd rather have Karius in there than Longstaff. I really would. At least he'd put a tackle in.
Well, we'll probably rather have Hendrick, the way he's playing today.
Well, Avina Turkish, thank you for your super chat. Took a while, Billy, but we're in the game camp now. Well, sorry, we're in the same camp now. Yeah.
Well, tonight is enough for me. Seriously.
Yeah.
To wave the white flag with 10 minutes to go when you're 2 goals behind. Nah, not for me. That's not what I want.
He can't possibly use we've got a game at the weekend against Man City, for God's sake. I mean, that does not sit right with me at all.
Yeah, not for me.
I mean, Chelsea aren't anything special, but then again, nor are we now. We're just not. And I think we have to accept that. The Wolves game, many people said after the Wolves game that we still weren't. I think we all said, Billy, we still haven't hit top gear, and we're back to same old tonight.
Well, you wouldn't mind if Chelsea had actually done anything, but we've not been at it. We have literally. We've laid the royal red carpet out for them. Absolutely. People asking what Chris's channel is. It's called Evermore NUFC.
Yep, Evermore all one word. NUFC, all in the same thing. It's all one word, I think, isn't it? Evermore NUFC.
So. Yeah, you'll find it if you put that in the search.
Yeah. Here's Murphy. Murphy taken out late there. Gets it to Kraft. Andy K, thank you for your super chat. He says Longstaff wouldn't get a game for Hartlepool, for fuck's sake. Murphy's in here. Good chance for Murphy. Oh, what a goal from Jacob Murphy. Absolutely smashes it home. And Newcastle have a lifeline with an absolute thunderbolt from Jacob Murphy. Grab your granny from the bingo, because it might not be over just yet. That is a thunderbolt, Billy.
That's Peter Lorimer-esque of a lot of bygone age. Good Lord. It's hammered into the top right-hand corner from the right-hand side of the area.
We got 6 minutes of additional time. 6 minutes. Chelsea are taking off Jackson, and I'm not sure who that is that's come on. Find out in just 2 seconds, guys.
Chuck
Wemba.
Chucky. Just call him Chucky.
Wasn't there a band similar to that name?
Chumbawamba, yeah. We've been knocked down and we look like we're trying to get up again now. So
yeah, we are. It's 3-2. We've got 5 minutes left of injury time. Wow. I mean, here's Mudryk again going right through the middle. Back to Chumbawamba. Shot from Gallagher. Good save. Dubravka to his right. George T, thank you for your super chats. It's a great goal. Yep. If only we had some goal, well, creative players on the pitch. I mean, that ball here's Murphy down the right again. And that's a very strong challenge from Chalobah. But Murphy's won a throw in. He's been good tonight, Murphy. Since he's come on, he's been very good.
Dylan's asking if I'm really Eddie out. For that substitution tonight, that's enough for me. That's surrender. He's surrendered this tonight. We could get a point out of it, but it'd be look more than judgment.
Yep. I mean, we are pressing for this equaliser. Murphy throws it into the box, headed away. I mean, the only thing is Chelsea will fancy themselves on the break. That's not a good touch by Miley. And Chelsea break. It's Chumbawamba, but again, good tracking back. Well, that was Caicedo. That was terrible from Caicedo. Fabian Schär now to Emil Kraft. We've got it. Look, again, we just...
Spread it.
Come on, guys. You know, there's a couple of minutes left here. We're a goal down. Let's go for it.
I mean, I don't think Isak touched the ball in the last 15 minutes.
Here's Elliot Anderson, spins around. He's on the halfway line now, is Anderson. Looks for help. Inside to Miley. Miley to Longstaff. Longstaff back to Schär, who brings it forward over the halfway line. Spins, gives it back to Botman. And Schär screaming there at this forward, saying, where was the sudden movement? Now Livramento on the left. Down the line looking for Joe White. White now spins around. He's got Disasi to deal with, but wins a throw in. Taken quickly. Now Miley. Back to Botman. I mean, Chelsea are camped in their own half here, but we've got to make some kind of impact here. Emil Kraft down the line for Murphy. Got Cucurella all over. Murphy's done well there. Gets it back to Kraft, who does well. Emil Kraft now bursts forward towards the penalty area. Down the line. Here's Longstaff. Spins it back. Crossed in by Isak. Why is Isak over there?
Yeah, Lord knows.
Why is he not in the 6-yard box? Wow.
Lord knows.
Bit staggered by that. Keep subscribing, guys. If you're new to the channel, bottom right-hand corner, as we head towards 30,000. I'm going to start saying 30,000 now instead of just 29 because we want to hit 30. But thank you and welcome again to all our new subscribers tonight. Welcome to the channel.
Ooh,
and thank you to everybody.
Come on, ref!
As Billy's having a...
You absolute shithouse referee.
Yeah, I thought he's pulled back there, Billy, I have to say.
Unbelievable.
But I'm sorry, if we don't get anything out of this game, you have to look at the manager and the changes he made, because taking Miggy off, I just don't get it. I mean, listen, I've been Miggy's biggest critic on this channel. However,
well, that's not the big one for me.
He's been a threat tonight.
That's not the big one for me.
Well, yeah, I know.
He took Bruno off. Christ almighty, come on. Just basically giving them the game. And although we've managed to get a goal back, you know, and
saying 10 minutes rest ahead of the City game, that's going to do him nothing at all.
That's not. He's give them a free kick. We had the advantage. What's an absolute melon?
Yeah, Botman now got to get it forward. He goes left, Botman, out for Murphy. I mean, it wasn't a great ball, that, Billy, to be fair.
It weren't, and now they can play for us.
Gallagher. We're under 2 minutes left of injury time here at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 3, Newcastle 2. Are we going to get one last opportunity to get an equaliser in this game? Clip forward again, this time for Mudryk. Takes it down really well. He's got Chumbawamba ahead of him, and Mudryk falls over looking for a free kick. Now, the linesman doesn't flag, but the referee gives it.
And books him.
And books him. Dear God.
Who's this frigging ref? Tim Bastard Lovejoy? No way!
Oh,
no way!
God. Joe White's not even looking at Mudryk there, and he books him. That's a disgusting decision. Wow. That's unbelievable. That's incredible.
How long are you going to take him to take this free kick, ref?
Well,
it's took him a minute so far. I bet he blowed up bang on 96. Bet you any money.
To be honest, Billy, I think we'd do the same, wouldn't we? He is Enzo. He's just going to run down in the corner. I can see something happening here.
It's our ball.
We've won the ball. Enzo, by God, he's got a pair of teeth, hasn't he? I mean, it's not Luis Suarez, yeah.
He's signaling for yellow. What was he signaling a yellow card for? For us having a throw in?
Yeah.
Really?
Hammered forward. The 96 is up.
They're going to score another one here.
And it's cleared away. Well, the referee still doesn't look like blowing his whistle. Oh, that's played forward. Now, have we got any? Oh, it's Longstaff, so we've got any chance.
It's all right, though. We've got a chance. He's playing on.
Throw in. I don't know where he's getting this additional time from, to be fair.
It took him a minute to the free kick. That's why.
Well, I guess so. Chelsea fans are up in arms.
Yeah, but no need to put spoilers in, mate. Seriously.
Long ball forward to the edge of the box, headed on. That's it. That's going to be it. Goal kick to Chelsea. And there is the final whistle. And Newcastle United have lost at Stamford Bridge. Well, I truly believe we're through that one, Billy. The substitutions were shocking. Spike Milligan, thank you for your super chat. Eddie is starting to lose the fans, keeping the worst player in the league on the pitch. Well, Bill, I'm lost for words, Billy. I'm actually lost for words that Longstaff played the 90 minutes tonight. Lost for words.
Well, there's lots of things you can criticise the team for tonight. We've allowed Cole Palmer the run of Stamford Bridge, rolled out the red carpets for him. Not one challenge on him all night, and he's run the game. We've sporadically attacked, but when we were three goals to one down, he took our best player off, Bruno. To me, it's unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. Yeah. And now, they're celebrating like they won the World Cup. Of course they are.
Well, we've now dropped to 10th in the table as well, Billy, which really doesn't help us.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't get the Longstaff situation. I am sick to death of seeing Longstaff on the pitch for us. He offered nothing in that game. Nothing at all. And, there was a couple of others who weren't really at the races tonight. But to be honest, you've got a player who is bang out of form, is a bang average footballer at the minute, yet he gets 90 minutes consistently. This is happening game after game after game. And I just don't get it. Absolutely do not get it. It's a farce.
Oh, do you know something? I think any one of us in this chat tonight and any one of us on this channel could have managed that game better than Eddie Howe did. I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that. You can call it hyperbole if you like.
Yeah.
But what he's done tonight, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You've got to have plans for the teams you're playing against. Cole Palmer's their best player. To allow them to have the free rein of the pitch all night. Not one challenge on him all night. Yeah. Think about that. Their best player, no one's got close to him all night. He scored a goal. He's created another one. Absolutely. Yeah, and then to compound that, he took our best player off when we needed goals.
James Andrew, thank you for your super chat. He says, this is effing unacceptable. Eddie out, and I'm serious. Jens, thank you for another super chat. Longstaff plays the full match, shouldn't be on at all. I cannot argue with that. Let's see what Stato makes of it. Alex?
Not happy. I mean, that's down to Howe. That's 100% down to Howe, all of that. Well, Longstaff was shocking, but the writing was on the wall. You could see what was going to happen. It was very predictable. you could see them pushing, you could see them turning, you could see us start to lose control of that game. We needed just a bit more. Miley or Anderson, there were a couple of different things you could have done tactically, a few different personnel changes that could have been made. It was necessary. He gambled, or should I say didn't gamble. He didn't roll the dice. He kept with what he got. We lost control. We conceded goals through moments of quality from Chelsea. We said they've got high technical players. They paid a lot of money for a lot of those players. When they have reasonable, you give them that many chances, the quality is going to show. They will score goals. They did. We're still good at scoring goals ourselves. We're scoring up. We've scored some of a lot of goals this season so far, but we just conceded them all over the place. We lost control of the game. We made 5 substitutions tonight, 5, and Sean finished that match.
Yep.
I'd have hooked him at halftime. We said at halftime he's not been good enough. He should have been hooked straight away. It should have been a Mourinho kind of get off the pitch, you're done.
Why can't he make changes at halftime? That's the thing. Why is he incapable of changing it at halftime? Show some ruthlessness, for fuck's sake. Go in that dressing room, blast them and say, Sean, that's it. You sit on your ass now for the second half. Miley, son, get yourself on and prove to me you should have started this game. Why is he not doing that? Ike for Prime Minister says, thank you for your super chat. Murphy robbed a potential winning goal after Shithouse Longstaff gifts them their 3rd goal. Yeah, it was his fault. He lost the ball. I mean, Alex, taking Bruno off. Now, Bruno wasn't injured. And I don't care if they come out and say, oh, well, he was, he felt this or he took a knock. That's bollocks, right? The fact is, there's 10 minutes left in the game. Chelsea are sweating it big style because they're not used to being 3-1 up this season. And we have players on that pitch still that can hurt Chelsea if we just start pushing forward. And then he takes Bruno off. Now, he can't say that's to rest him ahead of the Man City game because he's had 9 days fucking training. What's going on?
Look, I mean, this game we win with Tonali and Joe Linton. With a couple more umph players, we win this game. However, Eddie needs to get better at managing matches without his best players because we're not always going to have our best players. It's all well and good just being able to win when you've got the best team, but we can't have it every so often. If he wants to challenge for European places, we have to be beating teams like this. And Chelsea were there. Chelsea were beatable today.
Chelsea are poor, Alex. They really are poor. But if
they're not poor, they've got really good quality in that side.
But they're not playing very well.
We have the ability to control that.
Fact is, we allowed them to play as much as they wanted to.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Yeah. We could have mitigated that. You can't let them have that much dominance because they've got loads of quality. If you give them enough chances, they'll punish you. We couldn't do that, and we just allowed them to control the game.
I mean, Cole Palmer has not had a tackle on him all night. No, not one tackle on Cole Palmer all night.
4 players around him on that second goal. 4. He stood in the middle of 4 players in a box. Nobody nobody cared.
And that's it's the first time I've ever thought that we've just down tools and just lost the game.
Well, the manager did. Down tools.
Yeah, the manager did. I know that. Yeah, 100%.
To me, that's unforgivable.
Keith Truscott, thank you for your super chat. He says, Jose Mourinho, anyone? And Jens, another super chat. I'm starting to how out slightly. But I'll tell you what, Alex, there is a lot of the chat from a lot of our regulars tonight have swayed to the other side.
No, I think let's not be emotional. He definitely got it wrong tonight. I'm not going to change.
It's emotional, Alex. This has gone on for a while now. His in-game management has been questionable.
Well, I'm talking about people's decisions immediately after the back of this. I'm not going to let emotions dictate my opinion. Did Eddie Howe do that tonight? I think I would say 70, 80, if not maybe more % of the blame is on Eddie Howe for personnel changes and lack of tactical changes. I think that's on him. I think we were in that, and I feel like it was the managerial decisions that cost us that match. So yeah, that's down to him. But I'm not going to change to an out stance because the manager's made a mistake in a game. He's tried to change things and improve bits.
Right, I get where you're coming from.
I'm not going how out based on this match.
No, that's fine.
Not a chance.
But you're talking about this match, but I'm talking about the season. He has made mistakes time after time after time. And the situation with Sean Longstaff, what is going on there?
I completely agree.
But the reason I'm saying this, Alex, is yes, absolutely on this game. But you look back over the season, the mistakes that Eddie's made, yes, the players have made mistakes as well, but some of his selections, some of his ongoing selections are very, very questionable. And we as fans can see it game in, game out, that things are not right with certain players, and he keeps playing them. Longstaff should not have got 90 minutes tonight. He shouldn't have got 90 minutes the previous game before that. There's a lot of questions, Billy, I think need answering from the manager. And I'm not basing it on tonight. I've been very much Eddie Howe in, but I have to say now I'm starting to worry about the way he manages football games. The zero plan B, the obsession with certain players. We have to question that, Billy.
Well, Longstaff should have been off half time, and if he can't see that he's not having a good game or hasn't seen he's having a good game for the last 6 weeks, I don't know what Jason Tyndall's role is. He's even be telling him something, Lord knows what. But for me, it's unforgivable. And to take your best player off when we were 2 goals down, sitting with a shout of getting an equaliser, getting 2 goals back, to take your creative force off the pitch is surrender. And for me, a club based on bravery and exciting football, that's me dealing with him. I'm sorry, I want him out. I want a P45 delivered to him by Randa in that dressing room now. And you can say emotional what? But the fact is, he surrendered that game, and that's something you can't associate with Newcastle United.
Yeah. Robbie Lee, thank you for your super chat. Shout out to the legendary Kenny the Sax in South Shields. Frederick, thank you for your super chat. The 11th we ended that game with wouldn't win the championship. Sure. Rufiad Benisian, thank you for your super chat. Longstaff being carried for the last 3 months. I am now questioning how should have changes at half time. Miley on Longstaff off. Longstaff cost us too many goals. Graham Ritchie, thank you for another super chat. The good thing about tonight is reaching 28,000 subscribers. Well done, lads. That and the performance of Tino and Jacob Murphy. There was some very, very good performances tonight from certain players, but unfortunately, I don't see where we go here. We go to the Etihad on Saturday, and to try and get a confidence booster when you go to the Etihad. I mean, Jesus, Deep into Snow, thank you for your super chat. Botman and Longstaff should not be playing. Interesting. John Adams, thank you for yours. How many times are favourites allowed to start and not be subbed when they're rubbish? I mean, I don't think anybody can answer the Longstaff situation. I mean, somebody has to question Eddie Howe in a press conference. What is the fantasy with Longstaff? Why do you keep playing him? But nobody's got the balls to ask him.
The journalists need to be brave in this now, because there are a lot of good questions, obvious questions that can be posed to him. And fair play to what a lot of people have said. You've got to appreciate that I can't just keep talking, by the way, because we have to take it in turns as hosts. I'm well aware that this is not the first game Eddie Howe's got things wrong. I agree with all of you, but I'm not changing my opinion on the manager in terms of in or out based on tonight. It will be, I still think he deserves the season regardless. And that's just my opinion on the matter. So, but I agree, he's got it wrong across many matches, sort of since the start of December. And it's all well and good me saying we win this with Tonali and Joe Linton in the team, but he's going to have to learn how to deal with issues. He's going to need to evolve as a manager. We can't just brute force it with the best players, because there's a lot of managers that can win games with the best players. But, if we want to win everything, we also need the manager who is adaptable and can overcome these challenges. And it's frustrating because there have been games where, we've talked about Dan Burn and the space in behind. It was very obvious where we were going to get attacked and how we conceded goals. And it's happened again tonight. We spotted an issue with the control of the match, the midfield, the structure. A change was needed. You could sense it. 50 to 55 minutes. You could smell it. You could hear it. You could taste it.
Smell it. Needed a change. To be fair,
you could just see we needed. We needed a bit more, a bit of a Miley, an Anderson. We needed something else, and it didn't happen. So I agree with everyone. It isn't good enough, and he needs to improve, and the coaching staff need to improve it in matches like that. Because if he does keep doing this, he won't be the manager forever, because if he keeps doing this, it isn't good enough long term, because he's going to need to learn how to overcome these challenges without his best players.
Alex, you're right what you're saying about. I agree. He's handicapped by having some great players out, but to then compound that by taking your very best player off, come on.
But this was we could have maybe we could have kept a 1-1. We could have gone for a 2-2. There, we might not have. Fine, if he rolls the dice, we still might not win that. But there was definitely something from this game. It could have been closer. It could have been managed better. And it was frustrating because he just didn't do it. And again, the journalists need to push this. They need that's what they get paid for, to push buttons, to be controversial. Try and get something out of Hal. Us as fans would like to know. It would be interesting if we can get some decent questions.
Root cause, thank you for your super chat. Why are we still playing Longstaff? Well, that's the $1 million question. Deep into Snow, thank you for another super chat. Say what you like about Longstaff. Botman lost us that game. He was dreadful tonight. Absolutely dreadful. I don't know.
Not fit, is he? He's not fit.
He's not fit. He's a mile off fitness. You can tell. Samir, thank you for your super chat. Same shit, different toilet. Thanks, Eddie. Keith Truscott. Thank you for another one. We're getting seriously pumped at Man City. I mean, we've got to. That could be a really, really difficult game. But you know what? We'll talk about that in the preview later on in the week. But there you go. That is Matchday Live done and dusted. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody for subscribing tonight. Welcome to the Toon Review. And thank you to all our existing subscribers and viewers. 2,500 watching tonight when it's live on telly is incredible. Thank you so much for all your support. We really, really do appreciate it. We're over 28,000 now, and we head on to the next goal. Jesh, thank you for another super chat. The Longstaff situation, the Hall situation, the Burn situation, the no CDM situation, and many more questionable decisions throughout the season. Clearly, people aren't happy. Billy and Alex are going to do their instant reaction over on Patreon right now. So if you're not a member of the Patreon, it's just a small fee every month, and you get much more from the Toon Review from away from the camera. I'll be doing one for YouTube, and I'll be saying exactly what I think without a shadow of a doubt. And so will Billy and Alex over on Patreon as well. The link for Patreon is down in the description. Go and have a look. And if you want to support the Toon Review that way, you're very welcome to do so. So thank you in advance for that. Thank you to everybody who's sent in super chats, signed up for membership, gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Mods, you've been amazing again on a very, very busy night. We love you all. Billy and Alex, thank you very much. We'll be back live again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for the match review. That will be a very spicy one. But unfortunately tonight, it's not good news for Newcastle United. It's Chelsea 3, Newcastle 2 in a very poor display, and we are down to 10th. But thank you for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time. Good night.
Au revoir, Edouard.
Come back and check out some green.